Happy Christmas, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk. I'm joined... Mostly drunk. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and brother Bill. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. How are you doing? How are you?
Oh, I am feeling very festive today. We have a great show for you guys tonight. We're talking about Netflix's Bodies. We're talking about Invincible. We're talking Christmas movies. And as always, we're talking shit. But first, let's introduce our panel for today. We have a past and future guest. So happy that we have her back with us. KirstYn Cobb, welcome back to the show.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Looking very festive.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I missed y'all.
We missed you. So happy to have some more nerd talk with you. And as another past and future guest, you can see him on past episodes of Does It Hold Up and episodes of the podcast. Noah Lance, welcome back to the show, the third Bantha.
Hi, thanks. Happy to be here. I was just reading.
Turning around and very
casual read. I actually don't even have a book in my hand. I was just lying. Yeah, guys, happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me back.
Casual reading. You know, I've been really wanting to do the casual reading thing. We got to do that bit. We got to get that in there soon. But
for sure. Oh man, yeah, we got to do like the Family Matters opening.
Yeah. Do you have a opening for an introduction for this next guest?
No. Yeah, go for it.
Well, I was gonna let you do it. I was just asking if you had one.
No.
Because I was gonna have to bring the notes back up.
No. Yeah, this is all coming off the dome. And for the first time, not a past guest, but definitely a future guest, a brother of ours, and the fifth Bantha. Who's the fourth Bantha? Who's to say? But it is Morgan. Welcome to the show. What's going on, bud?
Bantha in the house. How's it going, guys?
It's doing. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Just happy to be here.
Man, we're happy to have you on, man. So excited to be talking about these shows today. Happy to celebrate the season. 'Tis the season to be nerdy. But we're gonna be
I'm so ashy right now.
Oh, do you feel like
a different conversation?
We should have some station lotion.
There should be some station lotion. Because what happened is I did hot yoga.
But
y'all don't know if y'all know what hot yoga
next
is.
to your laptop, it sends the wrong.
Yeah, that's the thing.
People. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up. You can't just have. You can't, as a man, you got to be careful where you have lotion just sitting around.
Yeah,
that's fair.
You can't have lotion.
People jump to conclusions.
You can't have lotion sitting next to your couch, like just sitting on the side of the couch. It can't be where it always is at. You know what? Actually,
always.
It might be better if it's always there, because if a motherfucker walk in and it's never there and then it's there that day.
All right.
That's true. And I know.
Yeah.
Everybody
knows on the back of the toilet.
Everybody knows. And you can't have lotion by your bed.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
which is a very convenient place to have it.
Right, yeah, you can try it. Nice.
Nigga, if you got lotion by your bed, convenience is beating it. That's the convenience.
The back of the toilet. That's where you can't have
lotion. I guess I'm lucky as a woman. I have lotion all over the house, but
exactly.
I don't know what I'm using it for. So
exactly,
that is the double standard that we don't talk about.
Yeah, we don't have different rules. We can't just do that stuff.
And then at the back, and then so therefore I am led to the behest of other people's judgments, and my hands don't have lotion on them. There's no moisture in my hands, and ignore any lack of moisture in my face, because
guys, put it in the comments, where do you store your lotion? Is it a safe place?
Where should
is it
you
a place
store
where
lotion?
People can see it? Let us know.
Wrong answers only.
Wrong answers. It has a fingerprint on it, and you have to do an eye scan.
I keep mine in the masturbatorium.
Very classy.
Everyone has a masturbatorium, right?
Should.
Come on, it's 2023.
Here.
You mean to tell me everywhere is not a masturbatorium?
Everywhere.
It is.
That's what I just call the house.
Yeah, if you
As
don't
Walt
have
Disney
a,
once said, if you can dream it, you can do it.
Yeah,
Also
like,
go to
it's like
jail.
church, wherever you commune.
if you are out there, if you're watching, if you don't have a masturbatorium, excuse me, then you go get yourself one because you need one. Everybody needs one. But
Everybody needs
I just
one.
want to
Interest
say,
rates are lower, and you too can get a masturbatorium.
I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody who is watching. We are doing this episode a few days early because basically we want to make sure you get your Drunk Banthas fix, but we also want to make sure we see our families. And
we want to do stuff on Christmas.
But you can, do whatever. Hopefully you're watching this with your family, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you're not. Maybe you hate
If you are, I'm sorry about the masturbatorium joke, guys. I apologize.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
I know you
Hi,
are.
Grandma. Hi, Grandma.
Hey, Grandma.
I got bad news, guys. Mom and Grandma have a masturbatorium.
Oh, God. No.
Now this is where the retention rate on the video is going to go.
Don't go back there. That's my office.
No, thank you.
Reality hurts.
So yeah, but
before we get into the Christmas movies, let's talk about because we're all I don't want to speak for, I guess I can speak for everybody. We're all very much waiting for Invincible to come back.
This is nice.
Oh, thank you. It's
I like
cashmere. No, it's
ADHD,
just
ADHD.
it's just Star Trek.
Holy shit, Bill.
Yeah, right?
Damn.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, you got to show it on the camera.
Make it snow. Well, whatever.
Make it snow, number one.
Make it snow, number one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get it.
We're very festive over here. But yeah, we're talking about we're all missing Invincible since we're having this little hiatus, and they're not coming back till who knows when next year. But in the meantime, in between time, we thought it would be fun to talk about the special episode that dropped before the season 2 premiere, Adam, Eve, and Invincible special episode. What did you guys, before we get into the nitty gritty, what did you guys think of this episode, or like your initial thoughts on this, like sort of bumper in between seasons? KirstYn, I'll let you go first since it's been so long since we see you.
I only watched half of it because I've been busy with work for some reason, even though Christmas is next week. Like, leave me alone. But I feel like it was smart to kind of drop that, little extra tidbit. It was, I feel like it belonged with the series, but it just kind of felt like a good little treat. Not separate, but like a little treat, like a little extra. You know what I mean?
Appetizer.
Yeah. They're like, take this. You've been good. Have a seat. And I appreciate that because I feel like if more shows did that between their gigantic hiatuses they now take since COVID, maybe we would not all be like, what the fuck? I don't care about House of the Dragon anymore. You know?
Right.
Last one.
Right. Yeah, and it takes so long to make these shows, even without COVID. Like some of these shows take a year and a half to make nowadays. So it is good to have that little in between, which is kind of why we got Gen V to satiate us until we get the new season of Boys. What about you, Morgan? What did you think of this very special episode of Invincible?
Very special episode.
I thought there was way too much creepiness in it, first of all.
It was
Old man in the trees, like, hey, look, daddy's... I'm not your daddy. I'm your... What is he? Your doctor?
Creator.
Daddy doctor.
Creator?
He's a creator.
Yeah.
He's a creator.
The ultimate
Either way,
creeper
it was
term.
creepy. The old homeless guy in the trees. And, I agree with KirstYn. It was a nice filler episode. It was okay. Adam Eve is interesting. We like Adam Eve, so it was an okay episode. There was nothing special about this.
Yeah.
Ooh, I cannot wait to get into it because it feels like Morgan is not as big of a fan as like me personally of this episode. But we'll get into it.
I didn't hate it.
No. Yeah, for sure. Noah, what about you? How did you feel?
I didn't hate it.
I did not study for this quiz.
Yes.
I did not study for this. I missed the memo. I'm really sorry. I have not watched Invincible. I am shamed. I am shamed deeply. I am an embarrassment to my family and friends and all those who know me.
We should have just watched it on. We should have just watched it off pod.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we should just watch that instead of in living color episodes.
We was talking long enough. We could have watched that whole
Right,
thing.
this 40 minutes we spent on Eddie Murphy. Should have watched this fucking episode.
We started our own little Eddie Murphy documentary before.
But would you have learned anything?
I learned a lot today, and I appreciate that because I didn't have to
I
go and
learned
read
what
it.
squatters' rights are.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You guys didn't know what that was? I'm a realtor in my everyday life.
No, nice.
Like I've just said that like I'm fucking Batman. Yeah, I'm
Right.
Yeah, I'm a realtor.
yeah, squatters' rights is a real fucking thing.
You
and
said
it's
it like
annoying.
Iron Man, by the way, because you just said that
Yeah,
shit
it's
like
gotta
Iron
be
Man,
annoying.
because like everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows you're Tony Stark, and everybody knows that you also are Iron Man.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I
puts the
never tried to
reindeer
hide
ears
my
on.
identity.
Right? She never tried to hide it.
What
I
about
knew what a
Moonlight
squatter
is
was.
Krampus, his girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I remember how they just changed.
Santa
Oh,
has
never
Mrs.
mind.
Claus. Krampus has KirstYn.
I was about to
Yeah.
get off some off pod shit like a mug, dude. I think my brain, my blood sugar is messed up or something.
Oh, is
I
that
was
hot
about to
yoga?
say-
Take a drink. Yeah.
Hot yoga.
Honestly, dude, you might be a little dehydrated. If
Right.
you went to
Yeah,
hot
a
yoga
little.
and now you're just drinking, you might just need to put some water in your body a bit.
Take a little bit of
Some
water.
water,
I drank a lot of water.
chocolate.
Take that
chip
horse,
cookie.
lead it to water.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
But what about
We
you,
care
Bill?
about
Is that
you.
a sexual reference? I don't know.
Yeah, and this is a safe space. We all love you, Bill.
This is a safe space.
But how did you feel about this episode?
Guys can't say safe space too many times or I might cry.
That's what it's for. That's what the safe space is for.
Yeah, that's what.
Please let it out.
Great.
Let it
I
out.
wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. Go for it.
Go for it.
Little monarch joke. Little monarch.
I'm sorry, I hit the
Wow.
weirdest soundboard. I thought it was going to be like loving. It says loving, and it was like the creepiest shit.
It was
Actually,
a
you know
little
what?
creepy.
Can you play that again? Can you play that again? Okay. All right.
The most random soundboard.
I love how we all reacted the exact same way.
Wow, creepy.
It sounds like
That
some
is creepy.
Japanese
That is some-
haunted doll.
Yeah, that's some horror movie shit.
Wait,
We
what
gotta
is
keep.
this
Yeah.
love?
We gotta keep.
I like it. I love it. I want some
I
more.
want some more.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
know what?
gosh.
I
like
tried
that
so
one.
hard.
Crazy.
I
I like that one
That's
too. Cue that one up. No, I'm just...
But what about you, Bill? How did you feel about this very special?
Ask me again. No, I'm joking.
How did? Hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the.
I like this episode. I thought I was not gonna like the episode. You know what happens with me with a lot of Invincible episodes, man?
What's that?
I'll be like watching it. I feel like I'm watching a good bit of the story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, okay, check it out.
Bring it on down.
Bring it on down.
Bring it on down. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. Shoot up. Shoot up. Shoot up. Shoot up. Shoot up. Shoot up. Bring it down. Shoot up. Shoot up. Sorry. Go ahead.
I always feel like I'm watching like this kitty cartoon. Like,
Yeah,
I'll just be
no, I
like,
feel
yeah.
it.
fuck, man, this old boring ass shit. God damn. Like, you know, and then it gets into some, and then it turns into some real shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, oh shit, man, like this, I feel like this episode is going left. I'm about to hit this moment where now I gotta sit here and watch and be patient with this character, and then it changes.
Yeah.
And that's what happened in this episode. Like, I was like, damn, they really consistent with this shit. The way that they lob it up. And I just want to ask you, since you're my resident Invincible expert,
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take
when
the title.
Nerd.
why do they do that? Do you have ideas why they do that? Like, and why they don't just like go just straight up like adult? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why do they gotta eventually roll over into some Disney Plus shit, even though we're watching Amazon.
That is, it's funny that you bring that up. Yeah, it's definitely the model for. It was the model for the comic book initially. Is like he wanted to basically make everybody think that it was just like a samey, like Justice League Unlimited type comic book. When the comic book was first coming out, it's like, it's your basic origin story of a superhero, and he wanted to hit you with a twist later on. Luckily, the publisher was like, you need to get to the twist earlier because people are going to be thinking that this shit is just boring. And I think that's one of the benefits of the show is that they are able to give you a little bit of taste of, this is kind of Justice League Unlimited, but then we're going to give you the real twist later on. And that was, present in the first episode, and it is very much present in this episode. And speaking of the comics, they do have these like little prequel intervals throughout the comics with like Adam Eve or Rexplode, where you get to or Cecil, where you get to see their origin story. So it was cool to see this episode. It makes me feel like we're going to get these kind of little bumpers in between seasons that go on. Like we might get a Rexplode episode, but before season 3, Cecil episode before season 4. So I'm excited to see how that sort of develops as the show goes on. But just to get into the episode itself, 18 years ago, government scientist Dr. Elias Brandyworth disobeys his
terrible name.
It's a pretty terrible name. Never trust a man named Elias. He disobeys his superior.
Trust a nigga named Brandyworth.
What is the word? Excuse me. He disobeys his superior, Steven Erickson, and that sounds like a quarterback. Didn't he play for the Niners?
Steven Erickson, Eric Dickerson.
And he leaves with a dying pregnant woman named Polly, who gives birth to a powerful superhuman. Brandyworth swaps her child with the Wilkinsons' deceased newborn so that she can grow up with a normal, a lot of very namey names. Babies. She can grow up with a normal family as Samantha Eve Wilkins, played by Gillian Jacobs, one of my favorite actresses. Morgan, how did you feel about just like the storyline, which is like, like he said, like he
already know he don't give a fuck.
Well, just like this setup with like it starts out pretty heavy. We get dead babies, birth swaps, and superhero children. How did you feel about like the setup of like how Eve got her powers?
I think that it was cool that it played into the whole timeline of the timing of them leaving the hospital is the same time the hospital gets attacked. And he's in the car making the phone call. It's all very dramatic. It's all very origin story. I thought it was fairly generic. I mean, it's the same thing we have with everyththing else. The Last of Us, the mother who gives birth to the special baby and then the special baby. It's the same trope that we're seeing in everything else. It's okay, but like I said, the episode was It was okay. It was a good filler episode. I mean,
special baby.
Adam and Eve. Go Adam Eve. We have a special baby and she grows up to have special powers. Woo! I mean, it's the same thing that we have in everything else. Only they did it with the whole let's make it creepy Invincible style. Dead babies and homeless men and trees.
Let's have a dead baby for some spice. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a dead baby?
And I totally get that because like one of the things that this show constantly does is take like a trope and just like give it a little twist. So I can see how it can feel very.
If one of y'all motherfuckers says, take a trope and give it a twist. If y'all say trope and twist, if I've heard trope, no, you know what? Fuck it. Anytime they say trope or twist, you drink. Shot. Shot. Trope.
You twist and trope now.
Twist and trope.
It's a shot.
Twist and trope.
I mean, shit. I've heard it so many times already. That's a shot. Okay.
I mean, this is a very twisty, tropey show.
Like it is. It's filled with tropes.
Also, that means you have to take 4 shots.
If you've already started drinking for this game, you're gonna.
I'm sorry.
Be dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, we're trying to kill you.
You just
Drink some water in between.
6 times.
You're gonna
It's
need to
all-
hydrate.
Should we put a disclaimer in the description? It's like you will
Just
get
drink
alcohol
water.
poisoning if you participate.
You might need
Not
to. You might need
On the
to.
banner.
If
On
that
the
was
banner.
true, then that
Be an
means
adult.
exactly.
You should say we're not responsible for how much alcohol you drink on this.
Drink the limit, God damn it.
This is right because look, in that case, I should just have a sign around my neck that says, "Please don't hang out with him because you will fucking get alcohol poisoning." Like
Bad
Just wear a
influence.
shirt that says "Please drink responsibly."
Yeah.
Nobody has a gun on your head. Don't take the shot.
Like,
Actually, that's good shit, fellas. The drunk Banthas, and then on the back, please drink
Please drink
responsibly.
responsibly. Honestly, yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
a pretty good idea.
great.
It's like the new
Yeah.
Dare T-shirt that we all still wear while we smoke weed.
Yeah.
They kept
Dare
the
you
kids
to
off
tell me
drugs.
it's wrong.
Great job.
Check
Right.
out our shop in the link description. But Kirsten, how far along did you get in this episode? Did you get into the where Eve is growing up and she's like starting to
Yeah,
discover her powers?
I got through a lot of that. I don't remember exactly where I stopped. Like I didn't keep a time card. I probably should have. But yeah, it was creepy. That's a good word for it. Like it just, I think with these adult cartoons, because they're cartoons, they're able to push like visually what we're seeing on screen, but that was still fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
that was pretty insane.
I have a question. I have a better question. Did you fall asleep when you were watching it?
no, but I was working while I was doing it, and
Oh,
then
you were
that's why I
working.
stopped
Okay.
watching it because
You were
work
working.
was just more
I
important
got you.
than what was going on.
See,
Yeah.
you should have said you fell asleep. That was funnier.
It would be funny.
Yes, I fell asleep.
Hilarious.
Edit around it.
Yeah, well, producer P, could you edit that part out?
Yeah, producer
right.
Penny, wake up.
Just-
Yay!
But what
Penny,
about
where
you?
you
Bill?
at?
Like,
She did not wake up.
She
with
did
the
not wake up.
yeah, she's sleeping on the job. But Bill, how did you feel about just like the sort of the toward the end of this episode, we get to meet these failed experiments. After this,
They're
weird
called her
government-
brothers. No,
We're brothers.
they're her brothers. You call them failed experiments. They're people too, man.
Yeah.
They people too, man.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people look at their siblings that way. They're just like, oh, that's just a failed
God
experiment.
damn.
He's just an
Wow.
accident.
Have you seen Michael-
Real for Christmas.
Have you seen the Michael Jackson Thriller documentary?
No, wait, no.
I ain't gonna ruin that.
Oh man, I have to
See
see
ya.
that.
He said, "Ain't no spoilers."
Hey
Yes,
man,
but I need to.
yo,
Where
it's,
can I watch
I
it?
just talking about wild family shit. You know what I'm saying? The way you just said that. I'm sorry.
Was the Michael was like, Janet, she was a failed experiment. She
No.
wasn't shit.
No, Michael
my
was
nose
created
was-
in a lab. That's why.
Michael was. Yeah, Michael was,
He was created in
Those
a lab.
noses were for sure. Jesus.
Yeah.
No, they just was all. They just didn't all like. Fucking what is 12 of them motherfuckers? Like
Right.
they not all gonna like each other all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit. But you know what I'm saying. And I bet you Thanksgiving. I bet you Christmas for the Jacksons was crazy. But
Oh man, I can't even imagine.
I
Especially,
don't even want to live in that world.
But you know what? Christmas was a bit crazier for these failed experiments.
Mhm.
I mean, motherfucker got all kinds of ugly. It did remind me of the Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh yeah.
3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where they were like using different bodies. or
It didn't
different
turn to
animals and
mush
shit.
though after they
Didn't turn to mush. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
That
wait.
was
Didn't
gross.
what's his name kill all of them though? That's why they turned to mush.
Well, I think that it was just like their exposure to like the outside world is what
Yeah.
has made them start to degrade,
Oh.
Which was pretty
was
insane.
gross.
You know, after they don't have like
Oh, that's cool.
the I mean, yeah. two
What's
things
wrong
can
with
be
that?
true.
Look,
it was insane.
you got look. You get survival of the fittest, man. If you can't make it, if you can't crawl, you gotta walk. You know what I'm saying? You walk, you can't crawl. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up. You gotta walk before you can run.
Yeah,
I did-
yeah,
I did
yeah,
think
yeah.
I did think that the fight scene on the freeway was like especially like well choreographed. I like the sound design of like
Oh, see, I
cars
gotta
driving
finish
by.
this episode. It sounds lit.
It was lit.
pretty crazy.
It
Like
did
the,
get.
the creative
about
way
great.
that Eve was like using her powers because she's still like just figuring out her powers. She doesn't know that she's like basically Jean Grey at this point and
Oh.
she can do anything.
He figured it out pretty quick though.
Yeah, and like the way she creatively figured out
On
way
a
to,
scale.
like,
If we're grading on a scale, she
Yeah.
figured it out pretty quick.
But wouldn't you though? Like, as soon as you could figure out even a little bit of telekinesis, you'd be like, "Oh shit, what else can I do?"
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not gonna just leave it there. Like, well, that's enough.
And I lift the belt.
Just not interested in your powers at all.
You only need about 20% of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think she's like 13 in this episode.
Yeah,
like,
she's
super
very
young.
young.
Very young.
Um,
A child,
yeah.
Alex.
and,
a child.
and her empathy.
I have a 12-year-old.
Oh.
That is a child.
Yeah, this is.
I can't believe he's 12.
Hey, can you imagine? Like, yeah,
With
you're-
fucking
I'm not gonna put his name out into the ether, but you can imagine, like, yeah, your
hell
stepson.
no.
Yeah, no, I'm
Bro, let me tell you something. If this little motherfucker has superpowers, I hope you're watching right now.
He's the
Hey,
sweetest kid in the
hey.
world.
Hey,
At least he'd be the nicest superhero ever.
let me tell you something.
There you go.
When-
Hey,
I can
Jay-
see him being like Adam Eve,
look,
honestly.
listen here, Jay Bird. If you're watching right now, let me tell you something, dog. If your ass has superpowers, you getting tranquilizers. Tranquilizers.
No.
Tranquilizers in your Pop Tarts,
You can tell
tranquilizers in your Fruit Loops, tranquilizers in everything.
But
No, you
Morgan,
can tell us it's a safe space.
Like 13 years old?
yeah, it's super,
Dog.
super young.
Like I don't know, depending on what superpower he's got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But her superpower, sit your ass down.
Don't give it to me.
Actually, you know
Man.
what? Her superpower, those are all jokes, man. You just got
At her age, she just got her first period too. Not
right.
to
You just
lady
got to give
this
them
up for a
love.
minute.
Exactly, because I
Not
don't want to
a
be
superpower.
lying up. I don't
Did you
want to be
call it
trying to
first
fight.
blood? The fuck 18th
Whoa.
century bullshit was
Yeah, that's like the Salem witch trials.
Who said that? I didn't say
Did
first
you, I
blood.
thought you just did, Bill. You're like, she just got her first
Oh
blood.
no.
Her
Now
first blood.
hatheth to taketh out those white linen.
I love
This
that.
is not
I wish I had
Jenny.
thought of
She
it.
drew first.
Because
blood.
Yeah, I was gonna
looking for
say,
who
yeah.
said it. I was looking for
Like-
who said it, so I could then say
Like-
congratulations, sir.
Well, then I guess it was just me because I misheard. Because
Yeah, you're the comedic genius on here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we missed you so
First blood.
because that is what I should have fucking said.
why isn't there a horror movie called First Blood? You know what? No, don't fucking put that in there because
Right?
I'm gonna
Oh,
make it.
Because
There
Rambo
you
already
go.
did it.
Good one.
Now that I think about it, Gen Z episode 1 should have been called First Blood.
Right.
but-
yeah. Oh.
Absolutely
That
called
would've
First
been
Blood.
great. But Morgan, like, how did you feel about, I guess, like the ending? And we
He was happy that it ended.
We see the craziness of, I guess, Adam Eve's mom, because apparently she's still alive and being just forced to be alive in this Banthas tank where they're just, I guess, had this weird machine hooked up to her womb where she's just spitting out babies
Gross.
and she's not even conscious or alive.
Gross.
Well, I guess KirstYn's popping out. She's
Oh,
dropping
no.
out so for no spoilers. What did you think about the ending, Morgan?
They turned her mom into a cow. And
Bitch, I'm a
Yes,
cow.
they turned her into a Chick-fil-A
Bitch, I'm
cow.
a cow.
they turned her
Bitch,
into a
I'm
Chick-fil-A cow. And she's just pumping
Eat
out
more
little
chicken,
nasty
nigga.
things that melt when they get out in the sun. And it's
Yes.
all gross. It's just all gross, man. Like it's a good show, but it's really gross.
So have you
Yeah, it's awful.
I'll ask you,
God.
Morgan, did you
For real,
watch
it's a good
did you read the comics before?
Have not read the comic.
Okay, I'm just
Okay.
curious. So let me just explain something to you. You're gonna have a lot more gross.
No. You've told me that. You told me that before I started watching the show. You told me that.
Yes,
The thing
Morgan,
is,
be crazy.
I know that the book is always better than the movie. So I don't want to read
No.
the comics and then ruin the show.
You know, that's
So
funny that
when
you
the
said-
show is done,
No.
I'll go back and read the comics. Like The
Yeah.
Walking Dead, same thing.
Retort to
When The
that,
Walking Dead
Alex.
was over, I was
Retort
like,
to
I'll
that,
go read
Alex.
the comics.
Retort, Alex. Retort.
Retort.
No,
Put
it's
me
funny
in
that
my
you say
place.
that because this is one of those. I feel like Invincible is a very much a Fight Club situation
Oof.
where
Ah.
even Chuck Palahniuk, the guy who wrote the Fight Club book, says the Fight Club movie is better because it's able to just like express those stories a little bit better. I'm so sorry. We did not mean to internet punch you, Noah.
Man, you zoom in and then you punch me right in the face. It literally caught me off guard. I went, oh. I felt it. I could feel it.
But I do feel like
taking his nose off cam.
I do feel like with the show, Robert Kirkman getting a second bite at the apple, and we talked about this on the podcast.
Did we?
He's able to, and you can check it out. Watch all of our episodes of the podcast just to make sure you find which episode we talk about.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Dude, that's how that radio right there now.
But yeah, I just feel like with the second bite of the apple, he's able to figure out what parts of the story are work better for the show and work better for the comic book, because they're two different mediums. The stories unfold a little bit differently, and he's able to get to certain story points a little faster than he did in the comic book.
Absolutely.
So I feel like the show is in a lot of ways better than the comic book so far. I mean, we've only gotten like maybe 13% through the comic book story as it is so far. So I'm excited to see where we've
already said that Monarch is likely a terrible show. The Monarch! And we're not even through that yet. So we can go ahead and classify this one way or another. We don't have to get to the end of anything.
That was a good Monarch impression, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It was a very good Monarch impression.
Thank you.
Number 24.
Back.
I missed.
Look at us just popping around.
Hey, welcome back.
Impersonation.
Oh, good God.
There's Noah.
It's a good Monarch impression.
She's hurt.
She's hard.
Oh man, Jesus Christ.
But I guess
I'm sorry. I'm just saying I got sad for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
because we're not talking about Venture Brothers.
I know, but you know what? When the Drunkies come up in 2024, we will be talking about the Venture Brothers movie. Guys, check that out.
The Drunkies, Alex? What's that?
Oh, that's our annual Drunk Banthas Awards episode of the podcast, where we talk about all the genre films and series that we loved over the year, and we let you guys, the Drunkies, vote on what is the best show or movie.
Who hosts?
Coming up.
Who hosts?
It's
Chris Rock.
It's your favorite cousin's favorite cousin, Bill.
Oh shit! I'm hosting again.
Absolutely.
Well, look, it's an honor. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to host another Drunkies. I mean, geez. I mean, there could have been so many other people. I'm sure there was so many other people.
It was a very long list. I asked Will Smith, but he slapped me in the face.
That's some cold-blooded shit.
Cold-blooded.
Well, I'm not going to ask anybody else to do it. Because if it's going to fall on me, if the committee's just going to ask me to do it, you know what I'm saying, then I'm just going to let it happen. But you know what I'm saying? It could happen next year. Somebody else could do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it can happen the next one. But
keep people's wife's name out your mouth.
I don't talk about nobody's life. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
But before we move on to the next subject that I don't think that any of our other panelists have watched, do you guys have any final thoughts on this episode of this special episode of Invincible, Kirsten?
I want more of these kinds of episodes, but I also want a little less of them when they make them. I feel like this one was like 10 minutes too long. And just 10 minutes. Like, a lot of shit, you're like, oh God, this is 30 minutes too long. It was just 10 minutes too long. And you could see throughout the episode where you could kind of cut to make up that 10 minutes. But yeah, it was just a little long. But other than that, more of it.
I can see that, yeah.
These origin stories coming. I think they're interesting. I think they're good one-offs, but still connecting to the overall story. I think it's really cool when any series does that. But especially when this kind of format does it, because you don't see it very often, and it makes it kind of refreshed. And reinforces that it's an adult program. It's not for little kids, because little kids don't care about any of this. So
fuck these kids.
It is definitely very it is definitely a very emotional like story, and you get into the empathy of the character of Adam Eve. We don't have a lot of Adam Eve, like we talked about that a little bit on the pod. We don't get a lot of Adam Eve in the second season, So this was a nice like way of getting into where her headspace is. As far as backstory goes. But Morgan, how did you feel about this episode? Like, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. It was still, I feel like Adam Eve is like the only actual good superhero in this universe. So it's nice to see Adam Eve and her story unfold. I think they could do it better. So yeah, I'm with KirstYn. Let's do more of it, but let's do better next time. Let's not take old tropes. I mean, we've done the origin story now, so you've set it up. Now bring me the real story. Bring me the big exciting stories of what she does with her powers. We know that she goes and like makes crops happen and stuff for countries. Let's see more of that. Let's see the good that she's doing, because we're seeing plenty of bad. Yeah. Plenty dead babies. Plenty of bad on the other side. So I like it. It's refreshing in that tone, but I think that, now that we're done with the setup, let's actually bring me the story and I'll enjoy it more.
Yeah. Yeah. She's definitely the Starlight, of
Invincible.
Starlight to boys is Adam Eve to Invincible. Noah, your opinion doesn't matter.
Let's just put your face up there again.
No, we love you, Noah. We love you, Noah.
Sorry. Oh shit! I can't stop it.
That was a good one, though.
Thanks.
Man, the horse got out of the barn on that one. That's what they used to say back in the old time.
Yeah, back when people used horses.
Right. Yeah.
In 1972.
The house got back when people talked like this.
Now that we've gone back to before the times we would have been free gentlemen.
The horse.
Oh yeah.
The horse got out of the barn. Yeah. Well, no, we were if we were living in London,
you would have been all right.
We would have been
okay.
Paris. Oh yeah, we would have been okay if somewhere around. What's the name of
what the name? I can't think of the name of the time.
No, the town. I was talking about the town.
Oh right, yes. London.
London town. Foggy London town.
Sometime around the time of they would have been talking like this.
Oh man, I would love to know a Bill who talked like that. That would be great.
Bill, I need you to do your best Jason Statham impression right now.
On the transporter, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't do impersonations around here.
Oh my gosh!
I need a Jason Statham Christmas movie so bad.
Oh my God! Yes,
Merry fucking Christmas.
Can we get a Hobbs and Shaw Christmas,
please? Right. Gotta kill somebody.
A Hobbs and Shaw Christmas.
That is literally my favorite Fast and Furious movie.
What the
fuck? I cannot.
First of all, it ain't even came out. But it's already his favorite Christmas movie.
Hobbs
it has come out. It's been out for years.
Christmas movie?
No, I'm saying Hobbs and Shaw is my favorite.
Hobbs and Shaw.
No, I said
Fast and Furious movie.
I'm saying, but if
Hobbs and Shaw
hasn't
Christmas
even come out,
it's already my favorite.
Already his favorite Christmas movie.
Oh yeah,
no, that's for real.
Christmas movie.
That's already his favorite Christmas movie.
It's my favorite.
Even if it's just a Fast and Furious Christmas where they gotta all race across LA to get the gifts on time.
Yeah.
Little Brian, I'm in.
Yeah, they all are racing to a barbecue.
Absolutely. It's universal.
Somebody's got to say grace. You need to get here in 10 minutes.
Seriously.
I thought you were going to say they race Santa Claus or something like that.
Oh, no.
I'd be down for that. Personally.
How have they not made this already?
They went to space. They can race some reindeer. You know?
Right, yeah.
They haven't done it because The Rock is asking for too much money.
That has to be the next.
That has to be the only reason.
That has to be the next tier. Like,
there is no other place to go, right? After this, there's just no other way.
Yeah. You go to space. You got to go.
No, we said there was no other place to go after like 7 of them, and they just keep going.
I'm saying there's no place other than what we just said. Because then after you do Santa,
we'll pay to go see both.
After you do Santa, you got to go. The Easter Bunny.
Or Easter Bunny.
The Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny, then Christmas?
Well, you do Christmas, then you do the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, space, Christmas, Easter Bunny, Kwanzaa. But next we're talking about Netflix's Bodies based on the 2015
That's right, bro.
DC Vertigo graphic novel of the same name.
The story starts bag today, y'all.
The story starts with the appearance of a dead body in Long Harvest Lane. That's the name. I didn't have my notes open.
I didn't say it. I was just like,
winging it.
Those who know,
it.
take a shot every time we remember something. Okay, no, I'm joking.
The event happens in the same location in 4 different years: 1890, 1941, 2023, and 2053, and leads to 4 different detective investigations that eventually become interlinked with far-reaching consequences. You're the one who got me onto this show.
We found a body in Long Harvest Lane.
Yeah.
Oh
We have
my
cheek marks
God.
on his
No, I
wrist.
have seen the first episode of this because my dad made me watch it. He was like, "You want to hang
Made
out,
her watch
Bakerman?"
it.
He calls me Bakerman. I will not explain it. He also calls me Larry, Bud, and Melvin.
Okay, hi, Bob.
My dad calls me Melvin.
Larry. Just Larry. Right? Why can't I have... I'm like fucking Russ from Christmas Vacation. I can't have any... Anyway, he was like, "Yeah, let's hang out and watch some stuff." Okay. And he pulled this up, and it's interesting. I didn't get to finish the rest of it because I just fucking wanted to go and do something else. But
Yeah, well, we're gonna try not to ruin too much of it for you, but
Yeah, we're not going to do
Want
too
it-
many spoilers.
Honestly,
we'll definitely talk about this
watch
more
it,
during
like,
the
fuck it.
drunkies.
Yeah,
because
we're
it's
definitely-
a nominee. But you're the one who introduced me to it. Do you want to give like your first initial thoughts on the episode? How you felt about it the first time you watched it?
man, let me tell you something. First episode I watched. First of all, the first time I watched this whole series, I watched it by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I probably watched it in like 2 days. It's 8 episodes, 10
Yeah,
episodes.
it's 8 episodes.
8
It's
episodes,
like a work shift.
1 hour, like 40 minutes, 47 minute, 50-minute episodes.
perfect.
So got through it pretty quickly. You know what I mean? Like if you work at McDonald's and that's a double.
Yeah.
If you work
That's
at
fair.
like my job is 40, it's like that's a day.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
one
a
day.
regular ass shift.
Regular ass
McDonald's
shift.
And if you work at any of the Disney theme parks, that's just like a drop in the pond for your
Right.
fucking day.
That's your first
Somehow
shift.
they squeeze more than 24
One
hours
before the
out of
break.
24 hours. Right. Yeah.
That's your first shift. If you work at Disney. If you work at Disney anywhere, that's your first shift.
3 day is a double.
But yeah, so I was just like really sucked in on the first episode, and I was like, all right, fuck it. By the second episode, I was like, okay, because it's the description is 4 timelines, right? And you get 3 in the first episode, like the very beginning of the first 38 minutes of the episode is the
Just
first 3.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden you bump into you think you're at the end of the episode, you bump into the last timeline, the 4th timeline.
Yeah.
And then you just like, what? And so I was like, okay, finally we get to this motherfucker because I've been waiting. Like, goddamn. Then that happens and it gets you sucked in. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly how it was for me. I was sucked in. I couldn't do nothing except watch this show for 8 hours.
And
No.
I say, as someone who only saw the beginning, it was really interesting to see the different treatment of the body in different time periods. Like in some periods, they're doing like the MRI, and in some periods they like flip him over on the slab. They're like, he's not a cow or he's not cattle, and he's a body and it's evidence. And
Yeah, but you gotta also
just-
remember they thought that he was a male gay prostitute. So
That's
they
true.
just were
That is
throwing
true.
him around. So like the
Jesus.
treatment, and to your point, the timeline treatment of the bodies are vastly different from the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
One-Eyed Gay Prostitute would be an amazing album name.
Or
Dead
just
gay
a band.
prostitute. What'd you say? Dead
One-Eyed.
gay?
That's the name
One-Eyed.
of, that's the name of my
One-eyed
Easter
prostitute.
album. I had
One-
to know.
I spoiled it. Sorry, man. My bad, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Or a heavy metal band.
yeah.
We all gay prostitute. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, it's a very good point, Morgan. That's like a very interesting aspect of the show, like where you get all these different time periods where like technology has changed drastically as far as like the way they investigate different things.
What is it? The 1800s? The
it said it at the
1900s,
top.
Stinger.
and the 2000s.
Dude's
Yeah,
holding the
1890.
I got it
brain.
right here. 1890,
gloves.
1941, 2023, and 2053.
Yeah.
Okay, 1890 guy is holding the brain and just digging in this dude's head. No gloves. Just shoves his finger right in the eye.
What you need gloves for? What you need gloves for?
Raw dog.
I mean, back then they didn't give a fuck.
What you
So.
need
Yeah.
gloves
No, they
for?
definitely
Look,
didn't care.
Let me tell you something though. They didn't need gloves because think about this. They didn't have AIDS. They didn't have hepatitis. They didn't have hepatitis C. So they didn't actually have a bunch of. They didn't have.
When do you think these? Like, okay, so they had. I think hepatitis was around. They definitely had tuberculosis. They had
Tuberculosis
a bunch of
is an airborne.
Tuberculosis for sure.
Tuberculosis is something that you get airborne and you'd have to breathe it.
I will say I do think that they
Not if it's the
probably
blood.
didn't think that they needed it because there were a lot of diseases that weren't discovered
True.
yet because
They just didn't care about
mortality
being
was
clean.
lower at the time.
There's no
Um,
blood to blood virus that exists.
So hepatitis C
Well,
was not even
I'm not a
discovered
scientist, I'm
until
just a podcaster.
1989.
1989. See what I'm saying?
There's
1989.
I
We didn't
I
am.
know
mean, it
what it
sucks
was
that it
till
popped up in
1989.
my birth year. The fuck?
God damn, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
That sucks, youngin. That
It's
sucks.
false.
Yeah, right? Gonna just come in with the damn hepatitis C.
Right?
Yeah, I'm no
That's
scientist.
fun.
I'm just a podcaster. But yeah, like I did like the different aspects of like the
Yeah.
science exploration through the
Mhm.
through the years, especially like in the future. Because like to your point, when we get,
Hold on, you
I
not a
didn't.
scientist?
I know I've been lying to you this whole time. I told you that I was a biologist. I'm just a podcaster.
you gave me a
So
physical,
what
dude.
was the movie we
What?
made?
Oh, that was just an excuse to touch your nuts.
Hey, at least we had fun.
I want to see how them balls
That's
feel.
so
I told you I was really concerned. I was really. Do I need to go to a real doctor now? What the hell, man?
Yeah.
You should definitely.
Yeah,
see
you
them.
should definitely see a licensed physician, Noah.
God,
Your
dude.
primary, at least in the
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Alex
It
is
was
like, keep
very
scratching
cool.
it. Don't put any lotion on it. It'll be all right.
It's still swollen, by the way.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I'm sorry.
Alex gave you medical advice.
I'm sorry, Alex. Man, that was a grenade.
Not
that I
take medical
threw.
advice from the drunk Banthas.
Sorry. Actually, should take medical advice from us because our medical advice is to seek medical advice.
That's pretty good medical
The
advice.
circle is wide, gentlemen.
But to your point, like, yeah, like I didn't read the description. I didn't know what the show was about for real. So like, for the first, when I was watching the first episode, honestly, I was a little like, okay, I don't know if I want to pay attention to these three different storylines.
But then there were four.
And yeah, and then at the end where they're like, oh, we're going to the future. Honestly, that almost made me stop watching because I was like, now we got another thing I gotta pay attention to. What the fuck?
That pissed me off too. I was so mad. I was
But
like,
honestly-
this is too timey-wimey.
Yeah, it's a little too timey-wimey for me in the first episode, but I do
There's no such
I
thing.
do feel like the show does get better as it goes along. Like I feel like the pacing and everything does get better. Like there's a lot of setup in the first episode, but I do feel like they do get into the nitty-gritty of what the story is really about as the story goes along, and I did really end up appreciating it a lot as it went on, especially like the character work. Like I really like the character development, and the acting is pretty phenomenal. I don't really recognize any of these actors, but they're all really, really fucking good.
It's kind of
what
like
did
The Alienist was for me, where like I was familiar with a lot of those actors,
Mhm.
but they just inhabited this world so well that you get sucked in. So I definitely think I'm gonna pick it up again when I have the mental space for new shit other than what we're doing on the podcast.
Yeah. I hear you,
That
man.
first episode, yeah, it was very timey-wimey, but I enjoyed that. Except to go in towards
Wibbly
the
wobbly.
end, like, why do we have to go all the way to 2023? I don't care. We're living in it now, and it sucks. So we need some other shit.
Yeah. When
No,
Timey's
Dude.
wimey, but they don't fall
Hold
down.
on.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Yeah.
How about the dude on the building, man? Where they got the projection of old Buddy who's like, we are United Britain.
right.
And I'm like, no, you're a dictator, bruh. Like
Right.
I know what dictators look like. They project themselves giant like on the building and say, "We are
No, you a
united."
dictator.
Yeah. They
No,
build
yeah.
annoying
That a little
gold
bit.
hotels.
I'm sorry,
that
put that
take
on
over
t-shirt,
part of the
Alex.
strip.
No, you a dictator, bro.
Can
we
You
get
a
that on
Nah,
dictator,
you
bro.
a dictator, bro.
We have
No,
to
you a
have
dictator,
three.
bro.
We have to have three faces. Like we're gonna have the face from Bodies. Who else? Maybe Palpatine.
Palpatine. Yeah.
Or the one from 1984.
19. Oh yes, absolutely.
1984.
Not John Hurt. Who was it?
I don't know.
Man, guys, put in the comments if you know who the bad guy was from 1984.
Names in my brain don't work
What?
sometimes.
1984.
Yeah, the movie or book.
Yeah, the movie.
The movie.
Book
Basically.
in the
book.
movie and the book.
The movie that inspired 2023.
Yeah.
2023. You mean this year?
Yeah.
Not the movie?
Yeah. The,
Oh no,
yeah.
read
It
that
wasn't
book.
supposed
You'll
to
be
prophecy. Like Idiocracy was not supposed to be a prophecy. But
Right.
Here we are.
Here
I'll drink
we
to
are.
that,
Cheers.
unfortunately.
Uh,
To be fair, I will drink to anything.
Drink to
I can
that.
vouch for that. I can vouch for that.
I've heard that.
Drink to
about
that. Nah, yeah. Put that in your shot and drink it.
But guys, definitely check out Netflix's Bodies and let us know what you think about the storyline and the ending.
Oh yeah, because we will be coming back on it. Coming back on it.
I'll have it finished by then.
Coming on
Hey,
the back
you don't,
of it.
you don't know what age this story is taking place in week to week, so don't come on it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna need to see some identification week to week. Week to week. I'm gonna need to see
Hold
some
your ID up to
identification.
the camera.
That's right.
Make sure we get your social security number and your mom's maiden name.
That's right. I'm gonna need to see the back of your. I'm gonna get the back of your license too.
Turn
Let me
turn
see
the credit
back.
card
Turn
around. Let me see the little number on the back too.
See
Let me
all
scan
of
that little barcode they all
That's
have
right.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
You see all of that.
I've only seen
What's
3
your
people
billing
scan it.
address?
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, before we
Who
move
is
on.
that at the
Before
door?
we move on.
Let's see.
Is that our door?
That's a good impression too.
We do impersonations around here, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa!
Nice.
Yo!
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas,
Oh,
everybody. Happy
Can I-
Christmas.
Guys,
How was
if this is your first time watching the podcast, welcome to the show. Creator of the Nine Nerd Yards channel, Nine. What is going on, man? Welcome back.
Did that not work?
If you scoot
Thanks,
closer
man.
together,
Be closer to
Will.
me.
Happening.
Get closer to me.
Sorry,
Brother
I'm
brothers,
so
just
late.
scoot in. Scoot in like you
I
little
was having,
kids.
Just
I was having
on
some
the
family
shoulders.
time. Had some Christmas family time
Oh.
Nah, you're
Yeah.
totally good, man.
with
You honestly came just in time. We just got done talking about Bodies and
Did you see
Invincible.
Bodies?
No, I haven't finished Bodies yet.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
I just
Good
saw
that you
one
were here.
episode.
You talked about the series, right? Like
Yeah.
the series was? Yeah. I heard it's really good. I just haven't.
And
finished
did you see Adam Eve?
it. I did.
How did you feel about Adam Eve?
It was cool. I mean, it was like, it's like she's Jean Grey, right? Is that what they're doing?
Man, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it back, Alex. This will be your time. No, this is for your
It's gonna
time.
make it so hard for me to top.
No, it's gonna be easy
Okay,
now.
so
So now you'll know when
Nine
Nine was
Adam
back.
Eve, yeah.
Exactly. Hey, see, nigga. Right. I'm helping you. Help yourself.
What's going on? Noah Morgan.
What's up, dude?
happening?
What's up, man?
Good to
Doing
see you.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm
many
glad to be
nerds.
not in the chat and actually chilling with y'all.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
I know.
actually, yeah. Yeah, it's so good to have you here, Morgan. Like, because now we're gonna actually talk about some shit that you
Hold on.
actually
Well,
know about.
I'm
But
still
before
going-
before we get into the Christmas movies, Nine. How did you feel about like you have any initial thoughts about Invincible Adam Eve?
Jean
yeah,
Grey?
like I thought it was like a pretty, cool story. Like I'm actually getting myself through the Invincible. I got all of the issues on my phone, and I'm pretty sure that they are. I got something called Adam, Eve, and Rexplode. I'm not sure if that's going to
Mhm.
cover any of the same things, but as far as the special, it was pretty cool, I guess. Like I thought it was pretty crazy that she had to like murder all of her like mutant siblings and
Right.
and also I'm kind of like just confused about like what her power can do, because it doesn't seem like she can actually like fucking change people. but like she could change their minds or like delete memories. I'm not sure.
Open your mind.
Yes.
Open your mind.
Yeah,
I already forgot about that.
How?
It's very funny.
How did you forget about that?
I don't know.
It's like a Russian nesting doll.
In there, like an earwig.
It's very very funny that you said that. Like this whole
Open your
the
mind.
whole season we've been talking about Invincible. I've been playing dumb and pretending I don't know about stuff. And I'm excited for you guys to
Seriously,
learn more about
same.
Adam Eve's powers and her character.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But
I really, really want y'all. Like, I'm so glad that Nine's reading the fucking comic book because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, finally somebody else who fucking knows.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Give it time.
Me and Alex
I'll get
are
them.
burdened with the truth. Burdened
I can
with
send you
knowledge.
guys the link if
I'll
you
get around to it. Yeah.
And
Oh
now-
yeah, please do.
now-
do.
now
Post the
Nine-
link, please. Yeah.
Now 9 will be our Tony Stark, and we could be Thanos. And you aren't the only one burdened with knowledge.
yes.
Yeah, hopefully I don't like rush through.
It
like
is
they're good. They're
inevitable.
really entertaining. Hopefully I don't like rush through it all the way through and
Yeah.
completely burn myself out.
I feel like I need to reread because I definitely
Reread.
rush through because there are a lot of like monster of the week stories that they seems like they've just come like completely neglected in the show. And there's like even with the Adam Eve and Rick Explode and Cecil backstory stuff, I kind of like super fast read through that because I was like, I just want to see what happens with Omni Man. Like I just want to see what happens with like the main story.
Right, because that got you
Right.
so lit.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what? That had to be an amazing like bookseller. Just that what you just said alone. Like, fuck, I'm not trying to fucking see this shit. I'm just trying to see Omni Man.
Yeah.
But you got to get every goddamn book.
There's like there's even literally episodes like or issues of the comic book where like 75% of it is like Mark talking to a comic book
hi,
artist
Mark.
or comic book
Oh, hi, Mark.
oh hi Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Mark in a comic book store talking to the clerk and they're just like meta talking about the Invincible comic book and their fans is like
Yeah.
oh man like I feel like the comic book is trying to do this but they don't really understand what the comic book is doing. It's like I'm so glad I didn't have to wait a month to see.
Right,
yeah.
Breaking
I feel
like
like-
the fifth wall.
Right.
Yeah, that's like 16
It's
walls.
busting through.
Like a bunch of-
That's like
In
16
the
walls.
It is the wall.
But yeah, guys, put it in the
It's not
comments.
like
if you-
egg
From the
roll or
windows to the wall. I'm sorry.
Feel
You
the
shouldn't have
sweat.
laughed at that. See,
Some
that's how I know
eggnog
he.
or-
See, this is how I can tell he's drunk, Noah. Is if I tell a really bad joke,
Yeah.
that if he laughs, I'm like, yeah, he's getting there. It's getting closer. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If I tell a good, because that one was a bad one. It was-
Well, what are you getting drunk out of though? I want to see what you're
Out
sipping
of?
on.
Yeah, what's that
Let's
mug
see.
situation? What
yes,
do you
is
do?
it-
hopefully
that cup
future
soup.
sponsor Jose Cuervo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought no, that I was
Yeah.
going to send you up for a shameless merch plug.
Oh no, yeah, we don't have. Actually, we're not drinking out of any of the mugs right now. You know why?
Okay.
Because
Missed opportunity.
the thing is, Morgan has some merch on right now. That's our plug right there. We got
Okay, there
we
it
need
is.
some shameless
Mm.
merch plug.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas.
It's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Get yourself.
Yeah, there's
one of
actually
these-
a whole new design too. So get yourself both designs.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
Yeah.
Morgan's got himself a exclusive. You can't really get the shirt that he's got. You can get the Drunk Banthas shirt.
Actually, yeah, you
Drunk
cannot
Banthas
get,
podcast.
you cannot get the shirt.
You
that
can't
Morgan
get that.
has.
That's exclusive.
No one.
Wow.
Now I wanted more.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Put it in the comments. Should we do that? You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments.
Did we do that?
Limited
That's something
time
we should
release.
Do
If we do that, if I
do
get
it.
enough comments, maybe I'll do it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Let's do it.
But let's move on to our main event.
20
let's talk about
20 comments. Sorry. 20 comments. I'll make that shirt available for purchase.
Right.
Somewhere.
There you go.
It's an incentive for the fans.
Roll time.
That's fair.
But let's talk about our favorite Christmas movies. We're you know, it
Merry
is
My heart. No, I'm trying.
Everybody
name your favorite Christmas movies. Everybody name your favorite Christmas movies. Top 5 Christmas movies, all at the same time. On the count of 3.
Top 5.
Top three. All at the same time. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Die Hard.
I guess
the holiday. Trading Places.
Do the Home Alone movies count?
Christmas movie.
Home Alone movies, they count. They count. Yeah.
Wow.
And if you understood any of that, you're definitely drunk.
Yeah.
or you have an amazing brain and you should sign up to be.
Go be a doctor. What are you doing?
Why are you watching that? Don't watch
Quit
us.
doctor, do your fucking
Like
homework.
a-
Study.
Go save
be
the
a
world.
character.
You're brilliant. You're brilliant.
Sorry, Alex.
Before we talk about
Alex hates when I do that. This is a great bit. He hates that bit.
Stressed him right out.
Bill, it's an audio nightmare. It's a
An audio nightmare.
It's also
Yes, I actually have to edit this later.
it's fucking amazing. People love it. It's amazing.
That is true. People
Put in the
do
comments
love
if you love it.
If you love
In the
it.
comments. Was that
Love it.
annoying or was it hilarious?
But
Or was it both?
before we get into like our actual favorite Christmas movies, let's talk about the Christmas movies you love to hate.
It's the Christmas movie you love to hate.
We did watch a movie recently that is pretty fucking bad. Candy Cane Lane.
Well, hold on.
Oh God, it sounds bad.
This movie could have been really good. I'm not gonna lie.
I was excited about it.
Have
Like,
any of you guys seen the Amazon Prime Eddie Murphy Candy Cane Lane movie that's came out? recently?
Oh no!
Oh, God, it's
I
an
saw
Eddie Murphy
that
movie.
Chloe Bailey did the music for it. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Or
she
did,
did.
like the songs.
Oh man, I have listened to none of the music in this movie.
That kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, but
I did
I love
not
Chloe
like the
Bailey.
music in this really particularly.
I do love Chloe Bailey. I think she's talented, but I didn't listen to any of the music because I was so.
It looks extremely cheesy.
yeah.
It is extremely cheesy. Little inside baseball. Me and Alex were a part of a writing of a movie that was
Oh yeah.
about a black Santa Claus, and
I don't think that movie ever got made.
well, actually, I was thinking like I feel like some of it was kind of used in this movie.
You feel
Oh shit, they stole your shit.
Oh no!
Candy
Whoever-
Cane Lane.
I'm
Whoever-
sorry, I didn't mean to get like extremely like.
No.
You gotta go roll on somebody, man.
I don't know why they're so
Whoever made this, if they were connected to anybody that we knew that was, attached to that, they changed a lot. You know what I mean? They did what you would have done.
They borrowed some themes.
But I felt like a lot of it was similar.
Mhm.
Definitely they changed up a lot.
Yeah.
But if not, they just took a little piece of that idea, which the idea is not that just that there's a black Santa Claus, but like this family is all about Christmas and it's a black family. Which, not until we were a part of that writing process, I didn't. Well, by the way, our writing contribution was just a song.
Yeah.
Us-
Yeah, it's one song.
Just so y'all know. But Alex had the bit of the well, I'm not gonna go into all that. Alex wrote some raps. He wrote a rap. You can catch it on our Christmas album, IntoNever Christmas album.
That is true.
It's
It's your favorite Christmas
it's a
album.
pretty
Yeah, you
fucking
can find it on Spotify. Yeah, I'll put it in the video.
Yeah,
description,
look.
so you
Yeah,
can
put it
find
in
the
Hell
Christmas
yeah! I
album.
want to
Cool.
listen to some
Hell
Christmas
yeah.
raps.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Actually,
But
I might pull it up later while we're talking about it. But yeah, I just felt like this movie really had the bones of a really good Christmas movie.
Mhm.
It just
Sure.
also, unfortunately, had the carpet of a really bad movie.
Yeah, it's like
This house was
Yeah.
not in order.
I appreciate the real
very
estate joke.
strange because it has a pretty great cast. I love Tracy Ellis Ross. I love Eddie
Mhm.
Murphy. And I forget the actress's name, but she's basically like the fourth lead in Workaholics. She's really
Jolene Bell.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, probably that's probably it. Yeah, and she's really great most of the time, but I did not like her in this
She's
movie.
great most of the time. That's funny.
I
It's
did
really
not like
crazy
her in this movie.
How bad she was in this movie. Like,
It's just because she's doing a thing. She's
I roll
doing
the
a
clip?
character.
oh, you got the clip?
You got it pulled up?
Did you get a clip too?
Go ahead. Roll it.
Let me roll this clip.
It's literally the same clip.
I'm going to show you guys something. And when I show you what I'm going to show you, don't freak out.
Wow, that looks crazy.
I can explain.
Sorry, can you pause it for just a second?
I didn't realize it was supernatural. I thought they were just lighting up their yards and competing. This shit took on a whole new spin. I was not expecting.
And honestly, I feel like
that could have been the dope part.
I feel like this is
sorry, I'm not digging in my ass.
I'm not sure if any of you guys saw the movie Deck the Halls with Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito.
Oh
yeah.
The movie starts out that way, where it's just like a basic neighborhood Christmas decoration competition.
Mm-hmm.
But then it moves into this fantastical place where I guess the chick from Workaholics is trying to teach Eddie Murphy a Christmas lesson. But there are two things. One, the story really loses steam as it goes along, because the story is just completely not.
That's an understatement. That's like
it
loses
sounds like
steam.
it's all over the place.
It loses. It's really not all over the place as much as Alex said. What he said is right. It does lose steam, but it's more so that it is good for a second. You're like, oh, okay, that's man. Oh, okay, that was funny. Hey, that was funny. And then all of a sudden, we're doing a different movie. It's like they just decided to start doing a different movie halfway through the movie. Not even halfway through the movie.
Find a lane and stick to it. It's a Christmas movie. Why do they make them so goddamn complicated? Any Christmas movie after 2000 is so complicated. Whether it's Hallmark or a big budget one or whatever, they just they have to shove 17. They really do 17 plots into an hour and a half movie that has to wrap up all these plots in 10 minutes. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah,
spread it out. It's Christmas. We don't need the sugar plum fairy and the tooth fairy and whatever that is.
It's Christmas. Just
the wait. I don't.
Let this play for a second. I'm kind of curious. If you can let this play.
Yes.
I'll take it.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, the shots look beautiful.
Oh, it's shot amazingly.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh, I like her.
So she.
So he made a deal with the devil?
Yeah. He made a deal with the devil.
Something's happening.
But it's not a devil. It's the elf.
We all were until we fell into that elf sick trap.
Oh, she's an elf.
You made your
An evil elf.
I didn't sign on for this.
You literally signed on for this.
Julian Bell.
Literally signed on.
Terms of service to Brutal.
Not just
There's so many elements in this.
Why are y'all just like Prince?
Well, there's a reason there's a lot of elements. One of the reasons is because
No offense, I'm sorry.
None taken.
A little taken.
one of the reasons that it's a lot of elements is because it's based off of the 12 days of Christmas, 12 nights of Christmas.
Oh God.
Yeah, we
Song?
see six geese laying eggs.
Six
and
geese
Tracy
laying.
Ellis Ross.
Oh, okay.
You got
like that.
7 men a leaping, or what is
Yeah.
it? Seven.
You got three French hens who were like
7 men.
stereotypically dressed up as French.
Chocolate
hens.
blue. What are you talking about? What do you mean stereotypical?
That already just seems like too
What
much.
you
too,
Carte?
though,
What you got the Carte Blanche to just
That's
say
a
stuff
lot
like that?
already.
You just
Yeah.
got Carte Blanche to
Carte
just say
Blanche.
stuff like that, Alex.
I don't know why mediums keep trying to shove this song into something like a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
It's 12 fucking nights. Stop. You have an
Yeah.
hour and a half Christmas movie. Stop. We're
Yeah.
tired.
Well,
Everybody's
I get what
tired.
you're
Put
saying
Santa in
now,
it and an elf
KirstYn.
and shut up.
Yeah, 12 story points in a Christmas movie is
Well, I'm
going
gonna
to
go ahead and spoil something for you right now.
Please do.
They really drive through the 12 story points and point out the fact that they do sing the song 3 times. It's repeated.
The whole song?
The idea of the whole song, like right. So you say it. So they took so check it out. So check it out.
Right.
So the way the movie, the way the movie goes is Eddie Murphy is trying to win this competition to the lights competition, which is a real thing here in California, in Los Angeles, California. Candy Cane Lane really is a real thing. It's a real place. Blah 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 blah.
I'm sure it's
they compete for the
they
lights.
do it on New Girl.
Right, but they do not. What they do not do is they don't give you a grand prize.
Yeah.
And now in this movie they've offered a $100,000 grand prize to the winner of
Good God.
And this is very important because Eddie Murphy's character just got laid off at the top of the show, but also Tracy Ellis Ross got a raise at the top of the show, so the stakes.
Yeah, because isn't Candy Cane Lane? I think I've been there once. It's really rich people.
Yes, very, very rich people.
You
which is why we just said don't make no sense, because if no matter how many raises she got, you need him to have a job, because we got to because it is in Los Angeles.
That is true,
and they very much have a Los Angeles
lost his job yesterday. He doesn't even take a second to even look for another job before he decides, this $100,000 competition is going to be like the end all be all for the foundation.
But he couldn't find. You ain't gonna be able to find a job. You lost your job 5 days before Christmas. You're not gonna find another job. Nobody's hiring in the holidays. Like, you're gonna have to wait
24 hours before you look for another job. Like, even they did. Even
I'm just saying he's not gonna even have time to go
because
look
it's
for
Christmas
another
season.
job. It's
Like,
Christmas
who's
season
hiring?
anyway.
Yeah.
No one's
nobody's open.
hired.
Right. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna get to that point. He didn't have anything other than what he was doing to do, which was get $100,000, right? Like, if they say on the news it's $100,000 they're giving it away on Friday and it's Monday, nigga, whatever I'm doing between Monday or I had planned between Monday and Friday is out the window now.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if I don't have a job. If I had a job,
only if I have a serious chance of winning it. Like, I live in Las Vegas, but I fucking hate gambling. Like, I'd rather spend, if I'm gonna drop $1,000, it's on some tangible shit that I don't need. Not that I do that, because that's wildly irresponsible. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't get how people
he did have a great chance of winning, because he ends up because he had handcrafted ornaments and design. Like, he designed all of his stuff by hand. He was really good at all the things that he did. But also that points to the character. You can't really grasp what this character is good at other than being Eddie Murphy. You never grasp, like, this character identifies as this or that, because he gets fired from a sales position. So he's a salesman, we know that, but he also makes all of his little Christmas ornaments and stuff, like the big stuff that you put in your yard. He makes all that stuff by hand. But there's nothing that he makes money off of or anything like that. Like, so it's like, well, what does this character do other than be Eddie Murphy?
To your point, what does Eddie? I love Eddie Murphy. Don't get me wrong. I live and breathe and eat his comedy specials and movies.
Goonie Goo Goo. For anybody who don't believe me.
Right? I mean, his joke about Richard Pryor, have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up, is one of my favorite things ever. And I have a t-shirt that says have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up because of Raw. Anyway, that being said, huge fan. What else does Eddie Murphy inhabit in a role? No, I'm serious. Like, think of all his movies that you've watched. It's just Eddie Murphy.
Lately,
some actors are like that.
But that's why we love him.
Yeah.
But this movie is not good at handling Eddie Murphy, from what it sounds like.
I don't have a problem with Eddie Murphy being Eddie Murphy, not at all.
Yeah.
I meant like Axel Foley. He's good at, he's a quick talker.
Oh, like they have like some skills and some.
Exactly. I don't have any personality traits for this character to give you, other than the fact that he's Eddie Murphy. Not done by anything that Eddie Murphy did or the director did or anything. It's just the script doesn't breathe like that way. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't
gives
That's what
allow
I
it
mean. Like, they
no,
also
not much
let
character.
Eddie Murphy be Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I feel like
not
even
fully.
I feel like
He's just
this trailer. I feel like this trailer that we're watching like pulls out the best moments of Eddie Murphy in this movie.
For sure.
But when I was watching it,
And Tracy Ellis Ross, by the way.
And Tracy Ellis Ross.
She's not gonna avoid the smoke.
Both of them in this movie, I feel like they were just like, all right, this is a paycheck. This script is not very good. Because both of them I've seen, like I saw American Fiction recently where she's incredible. And I saw the not Black Dynamite, Dolomite movie with Eddie Murphy, and he's fucking fantastic in it.
Fucking fantastic.
Both of them are just
Amazing.
not really exhibiting
really
that kind of performance in this movie.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're just like kind of going through the motions, reading their lines, because nothing that they say in this movie, except for like a couple moments where it feels like they're improvising, where it feels like it is actually
before he plays
It's
this.
like
hold on,
to America.
No. It's more like their performances in this are almost not quite as bad or not quite to the level of, but it reminds me of Bill Murray in Scrooged.
Oh, yeah,
Because
he's walking through it.
He's just walking through that movie as if nobody here fucking even matters.
Yeah. But that was kind of my point. with
They weren't
2000.
doing that. They weren't really doing that to that degree, I should say. What they were doing was, it was like they were doing a movie for their homie's daughter. Like, their homie's son was going to be in the movie. And it's like, well, let me go ahead and do this movie. It's still a good check. It's going to be on Amazon. It's not like it's not.
So similar to that movie that Adam Sandler just did with his kid, right?
Yeah.
The Frog movie?
Yeah, he's like, Adam Sandler.
The iguana?
No, not the Frog movie. Not the Frog movie.
Oh, no, there is a
One where
live
his-
action one, that he just did.
It's about his kid's bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it was terrible.
I haven't seen that, but that's the
I watched it
vibes.
because it was Adam
Yes.
Sandler, and the whole time I kept going, when does this not go from Disney crap teen movie to an Adam Sandler movie? And it never, there was never a transition. He was just
That's
in
the
it.
problem with Christmas movies, is that now, especially, Scrooge was an exception back in that time period, but now, especially, they're afraid, like with anything else that kids might watch, to put these adult stars in them that adults are familiar with doing adult content. And now all of a sudden they're doing this little hokey dokey kids Christmas movie. When you see them and you see
What do you
that
mean by
trailer, you get
adult
excited.
content?
You're like, oh my God, Eddie
how
Murphy's
adult
in it.
are we
It's going to be like,
Well,
no,
no,
but you know what I mean? Like, it's just very, like,
No.
they make it so bland and boiled down
Mhm.
so that everyone can watch it. Fuck them
Yeah.
kids. Why can't we have, as adults, an adult Star Wars? Why can't we have adult-themed Marvel movies?
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
mean it's filled with sex and gratuitous drugs and addiction and
Right.
bullshit. It just means that it's not PG-13 dumbed down shit.
You know why?
Yeah.
Toys.
It doesn't make money.
Producers.
Yeah.
Toys.
And we'll definitely get into the adult Christmas movies later on. But do you guys have any? Since we're talking about really bad Christmas movies, do you have any Christmas movies that you love to hate? Like my personal Christmas movie
the
that
Christmas
I love to hate.
movies. You love to hate.
My personal, like I love Jack Frost, which is a terrible Christmas movie.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Awful.
horribly produced. But like Noah, do you have like a Christmas movie that you like, but you understand that is not good?
Oh man, I'm trying to think like about one I haven't seen in a long. I don't really watch the bad ones. I don't think I have one that I'm like, oh, I love how bad this movie is.
Yeah.
I just avoided them. Now that I'm older, I'm just like, oh yeah, that was bad. I'm not going to watch that again. Oh, I will say this. That new Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds Christmas movie came out. I tried to watch it. I was not prepared for it to be a musical. I did not know it was a musical at all.
Musical?
It's great.
Ryan musicals never.
Yeah,
and
you
this
should
movie
know that
it
going
was
in.
musical.
Listen, I'm a theater kid. I can deal with musicals, but I was not mentally prepared for it. I think
That's
I got
all I need to hear because
Well, they advertised it
loves
kind
him
of
some musicals. I'm not fixing it. No one loves musicals, so if he says no, I'm.
Well, all I know is I got like 15 in it, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say I hate musicals, but I'm not a musical guy.
Right.
I love musicals.
Especially the way they do them these days, like newer shit.
Right.
Like, but
yeah.
Like I'm not trying to hear Glee every single day when I go to a musical. But if you're saying, I mean, actually, I'm gonna just make him right now. He's our musical affiliate.
Yeah,
like
I'm the video game affiliate too.
Yes. Competition there, Noah.
That's all right. Okay, let's do it. Let's talk.
You can have multiple affiliates.
We'll
we gotta have them. The New York Post has multiple.
Yeah.
Exactly. New York Post has. I mean, New York Post. The Washington Post has multiple Washington affiliates.
Yeah, absolutely. There could be multiple reporters.
Yeah, Alabama correspondent.
I'm in hell. Nice to see you.
Reporting live from the
seventh layer
from Megaland.
We're doing that.
So then, Noah, do you feel like the problem with it was that like a good musical doesn't sacrifice story for song? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they just throw them in there for fucking whatever.
I mean,
they started up on the toilet at one point.
Musicals stories are songs. You know what I mean? Like they sing everything that happens.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Story is part of the song.
Well, I think what
you're not like.
Yeah, I just think it started, and I was like, okay, what? They do a new spin on the Scrooge story, where someone's hates Christmas and these ghosts from the past are supposed to come help them, but it's like it's like a futuristic version where the ghosts are actually in a major corporation and they have to send out ghosts to people's who don't like Christmas to try and make them like Christmas or something like that. And I was like, okay, I can like kind of see that could be interesting. And I don't know, man. And I love Will Ferrell.
Why did Ahsoka show up in this? In this Will Ferrell.
I don't know.
Dawson in this?
Maybe it's good. Maybe the movie's good. All I know is as soon as Will Ferrell started singing, I was like, I'm out. I'm sorry, guys. I love Will Ferrell too.
That's a natural reaction. That's a natural reaction. Yeah. But if you stick with it, I'm telling you, the movie wasn't that bad. The movie, I watched the whole thing. Okay. The movie was not that bad. I enjoyed it once I got over the whole Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell singing part.
Did you like the movie? I don't want to hear about this. It wasn't that bad. I want to know. Did you like the movie?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't.
I would watch it again.
Okay.
You would? Okay.
Still an avoiding of the question right there. Somebody said this motherfucker running for governor of Alabama, goddammit. This motherfucker just,
I would watch it again. It's not that bad. Did you like the movie?
Morgan, I will ask you what's your favorite Christmas movie you love to hate in a second, but I don't want to ask two white people in a row. 9, what is your favorite?
That's
fair.
Do you have it?
Right. God damn it. We don't do that.
Gotta keep it diverse. 9.
Is that a black man's name?
What, diverse?
Diverse
Williams. Diverse Johnson.
Oh yeah, I think he was running back for the Seahawks.
Yeah, diverse Johnsons.
9, do you have a favorite like Christmas movie that you love to hate?
I don't know if I can even call it a Christmas movie, but there's this Nickelodeon movie called Snow Day.
Yeah.
Nigga, what's wrong with you? Absolutely, that's a fucking Christmas movie.
Is that it? I don't know.
I don't think it takes place during Christmas specifically, but it's just like,
it's just like one of those movies I watch.
Does it?
Quite often during.
It's like
watching quite often during Christmas.
I already feel like I drank it. I feel like I watched it during Christmas before. That's
Yeah, it's a very snowy movie, so I can see I can give that Christmas vibe. But I do feel like it's just like more of a a day off type of Ferris Bueller's Day Off type of movie,
right? And I don't even know if like what I can like classify as like a Christmas movie that's kind of like. Well, my family didn't do Christmas movies. I was just talking to my mom the other day.
Yeah, give us some background.
I don't do. She doesn't do. Like my mom's super Catholic.
Okay.
So like when it's Christmas time, it is like Jesus Christ's birthday.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
the type of like, you know, way
Yeah.
that we celebrate, and we like go to church, and you know, Catholic church is so goddamn boring and everything. So like, you know,
I've been
there's
to Catholic church.
like a favorite like family Christmas movie. We don't have like some favorite family Christmas tunes or anything. It's all just like mixed up with a lot, like Catholicism.
Wow.
Christian Catholic, I mean, like Catholic church, like songs are like the beginning of them all start like the intro to Halo. You
Morgan, do you have a Christmas movie you love to hate?
I have a Christmas movie I'm ashamed that I keep watching.
Well, that's
that sounds
Oh, I have
appropriate.
to know.
Right to the pocket.
Give it to
Stop
me.
motion animation
right here.
Rudolph.
Y'all are
Man, I
nasty.
can't.
Oh, I love those.
Those are great.
Can't not watch that movie, and I'm kind of ashamed that
my
I watched that movie. The other one that I would say would be the Star Wars Christmas special, just because it's so funny.
Oh yeah, it's so stupid. It's cute.
The Star Wars
It's
Christmas.
so bad.
It's so bad you have to watch it. Yeah.
Bill, you don't know it? Are you not familiar with it?
No, I am familiar with it. I just
Okay,
was trying to
good.
make sure that's what he said. I heard him correctly, right?
Yeah.
I always associate Star Wars with Christmas too. For some reason,
Ah,
I'm always
Yeah,
watching.
right.
really?
I'm
It's really
always
Even if
watching
you've
Star Wars
never
movies around
seen that
Christmas
special, a lot of
time.
It's because of
Yeah.
marketing, like the past 9 years or so, like they've been
Marketing.
trying to
Mwah.
release their Star Wars movies around Christmas time so they can like make it a
Yeah,
Christmas
that's probably
thing.
what it is.
Yeah.
Similar
Also-
to Lord of the
also-
Rings,
we
they
got
all
caught up
come
in
out
it. Like
around
now
my
we watch
birthday.
Star Wars movies every Christmas.
I don't know. I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
what used to happen programming wise. Man, I am like a goddamn programming encyclopedia.
He's like
Tell you
Commodore
right now.
64 of programming.
Yeah. Seriously, back in the early 90s to early 2000s, everybody didn't share as much as they did in the late 2000s. Now they don't share. Nobody shares any properties anymore, but they so Star Wars, for instance, it would be on very few and far between on television. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah,
some movies you
that's
just
true.
see on all the time.
Yeah,
But
they
Star
don't-
Wars used to just not, they used to not put that out, but every once in a while. And those once in a whiles were usually Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, like Spike TV.
Mother's Day,
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Father's Day.
Before
you know,
I
and
feel like what
yeah.
replaced them though
Yeah.
was Harry Potter, because now
Right.
ABC Family
Oh,
does Harry Potter.
man.
Fuck
Yeah.
And
There's some
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
scenes in those Harry Potter movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like Christmas stories.
Yeah,
But
every
to-
single one.
to Alex,
Even the
Yeah.
war one was like, it's Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Yeah, prepare to die.
Bye.
but to Alex's
Every
point,
goddamn
Spike
year at that
TV
school.
changed that shit because Spike TV got
Yeah.
the rights to Star Wars,
Uh,
all of the Star Wars, the prequels and the
Wow.
originals.
Man, I think
And
it's good for
then
Spike
they
TV.
were fucking putting it out every fucking weekend,
Yeah.
every fucking Saturday to Sunday, nonstop, no other thing on television. They just play
Yeah.
Star Wars, Star Wars,
Yeah.
Star Wars, Star Wars.
Like
Star
James
Wars.
Bond and Star Wars, like
That's
ended
it.
up being like the Spike TV thing, like
Right.
That was
like
it.
other than like the wrestling or whatever other
Does
things.
Spike TV
Right.
still exists?
in a
Who
way.
knows?
I don't think anybody
Put it in the
knows.
comments.
I don't think Spike TV does.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, I think in a weird way, it's like the Sci-Fi Channel. Like we all still watch it, but we don't register that it exists as a channel.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I
It's
saw
just
that there's
there.
Yeah,
It just
Yeah.
pops up when you feel like you need it. You're like, hey, you know what? I did
Yeah.
need Octopus Tornado. Thank you, Sci-Fi.
Right.
I saw that there are still shows being like actual sci-fi television shows out right now, and
Oh yeah.
I was flabbergasted. Like literally, I felt like somebody slapped me in my face. I was like, "What? They still do that? That's crazy." But so maybe, hey, look out.
So
We might start covering some of those because it's getting slim pickings out there.
Yeah. Doesn't
Uh,
all
I have
Spike
a
TV
quick
died
question.
when the Paramount Network became a thing. So
Okay.
in 2018, Spike TV is going out in a blaze of glory, the Viacom-owned cable network, which will rebrand as the Paramount Network on Thursday. So they're the Paramount Network now.
Paramount.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, they
Where
were
are
always a
men
Paramount.
supposed to get their content?
So if you want to watch
Paramount Network.
well, look, Paramount
I-
app sucks, but if they give me some money, I'll say it doesn't.
They have Star Trek, so I'm there.
Yeah, honestly, Paramount Plus does have a
No, they got
couple
great
things.
content.
Yeah, they have some good stuff.
Talk about the
They have
app.
some really great content.
I have a
The app
question
is-
for you guys. Just because it's kind of blowing my mind. I searched Christmas movies just to get like a little refresher. And you know what came up?
Touching.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
a
Somebody
Christmas
put that in my
movie?
Christmas poll the other day on Instagram. I'm like,
Let's debate this.
yeah, technically,
Let's debate this. Is that a
I didn't
Christmas
realize-
movie?
yes.
I have
Actually,
never
I think
seen
we
that
have a
movie all the way
Christmas
through.
party.
I
haven't
really,
It's
I
so
love Stanley
cool.
Kubrick. I think
Yeah.
his movies are great. I've never been able to make it through like that movie or is one of his other movies. I've never been able to make it all the way through. So
He don't like
I've
old
never known
Stanley
that it was a I've never known that it was a
so-
Christmas movie. But any of you guys seen it? Do you guys watch it for
No.
Christmas?
I don't watch
I've
it for
watched it
Christmas,
before,
but I understand why.
But not in a long time.
Yeah, it's been actually I watched it like a couple of years ago for the first time,
Yeah.
and it was hard to get through, to be honest.
It is, man. You
I
know
was
why?
like, this is so. No.
Oh no, actually, I'll let Noah. Noah, what did you? Do you feel like it's a Christmas movie?
Eyes Wide Shut. I've never seen it, so
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't
Nine.
know.
The question is it
I've
a
never seen
Christmas movie?
anything that we
It's
are
not
talking
Christmas
about.
movie.
Kirsten, yeah, I see
I
your
can't
hands up. I see your
imagine.
hand
So
up.
like if it's like it's like
I know
cheating
it's
on
like
your wife-
school. I'm like,
cheating on your wife Christmas movie. This Christmas just join the sex cult. Well, I don't get what the tagline would be for Eyes Wide Shut being a Christmas
Christmas
movie.
can
The
be
reason
different
Eyes
for
Wide
many
Shut's a
walks of
Christmas
life.
movie.
you know, I had.
I think
like-
this is a sorry, Red.
Oh no,
Reason-
yeah. I was just gonna say after somebody put it in my, I did like a little poll in preparation for today.
Okay,
Like,
go
what's
ahead.
everybody's favorite Christmas movie? You know how that goes. Either on Instagram polls, everybody answers, or two people.
Right.
Two
Yeah.
people answered. One said Silent Night with the daddy himself. What's his face from
Joel-
Hellboy and Stranger
Oh.
Oh
Things.
yes, David Harbour.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Daddy
wow, yeah.
Santa. And then the
Yeah.
other one was Eyes Wide Shut, and so I was like, well, I've seen the movie a few times, but Christmas? I went on Reddit and yeah, fucking
Huh.
thousands of people
It's a
think
Christmas
a
movie in the
movie.
same way Die Hard is. It
No,
has
Yeah,
those
where there's like
settings.
one Christmas party,
It has a
No,
Christmas
and then
setting.
they get right into the orgy.
No,
You know-
no,
Well, you know what?
Come on, it, Bill.
no.
I've
That's a
triggered
good-
Bill.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good transition because let's talk about our favorite adult Christmas movies real quick.
Die Hard,
Top-
right quick. Look first.
Yeah, if you guys have seen my top 10 favorite adult Christmas movies list on YouTube, you guys know that my favorite adult Christmas movie is Die Hard. I will be.
Y'all want to gang bang about it? Let's talk about it. Nigga. Come on, throw up the
I will be making another adult Christmas movie probably next year because I was, who wants to make one for March or some shit like that? But
Plus, he wasn't much of an adult when he
but
made it.
Christmas in July.
Now he's a real.
July, yeah.
Now you're a real.
Get
Adult.
it?
You're a real boy.
But
now.
there are definitely other Christmas movies that aren't on the list that I really like, including Green Knight, which is I feel like is a good like adult Christmas
Oh.
movie
So-
that I want to make a.
Basically, we can do a top 20. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like spread your list out.
It's just gonna be like another adult top 10 adult. Christmas
Another
movies.
one.
But
Well, because you already did top 10, so now it's just another 10. So that's 20. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
just 20.
This is 20. But Kirsten, do you like have a favorite adult Christmas movie that you like to watch around this time that you
I have
want your
two.
nieces and nephews to watch?
I have two all-time favorites that my parents exposed me to probably too young. Christmas Vacation and
Yeah.
Trading Places. Christmas Vacation being my number one favorite, but I do love Trading
Mhm.
Places. It's a classic. But that's like a Thanksgiving to Christmas movie for me.
That's
But
true.
Christmas
Mm.
Vacation is just that hard ass Christmas staple. Chevy Chase's rant I had memorized for years. I still do. I will not do it on air. I fucking love that movie. I mean, how can you not?
Yeah.
It's
Is
pretty
the season
great.
to be Mary? That's my name. Well, no shit. Like Eddie, cousin Eddie, in real life is a fucking asshole. But on screen,
I can't adult. Sorry, National Lampoon's Christmas is definitely one of my favorites. I can't wait to revisit that this year.
Oh, yeah.
Bill, do you have a favorite adult Christmas movie?
Yeah, man. Duh. They're on your list. My favorite ones. I'm gonna give you 5 since I can do them real quick, or at least 3.
Okay,
I might get to 5.
Get,
I might pass out before I get to 5. The first one is gonna be Die Hard.
Die Hard.
You know what I'm saying? Long Kiss Goodnight.
Long Kiss Goodnight,
which should be premiering right now. Does it hold up? It's on our YouTube channel right now. Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah, you should check it out.
Go check it out. Duh. Adult ones, right? Screwed.
Yeah, Scrooge is pretty good.
Screwed.
Screwed.
Screwed up. With
Dave Chappelle and Norm Macdonald.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh, I was like, is that the porno version of Scrooge?
Yeah.
Why'd you hit him with a lamp?
Sorry,
that's my Norm Macdonald. That's my Norm Macdonald.
That's your Norm Macdonald.
That was my Norm Macdonald. Why'd you hit him with a lamp?
I was scared. Man, that's such a good one. Have any of you guys seen Screwed?
If you've seen Screwed,
no.
Morgan has seen Screwed. Screwed is a fucking phenomenal movie.
It's great.
Nine, have you seen it?
Screwed? No.
Oh man, yeah, Danny DeVito's, Sarah,
Dave Chappelle, Sarah Silverman, Norm Macdonald. Like it's a murderer's row of '90s stand-up comedians who are incredible.
It's great.
Morgan, do you have a favorite adult Christmas movie?
Does Bad Santa count?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Like where else does that
children's
movie? Where does that go? What category does that movie go in if it's not adult?
Absolutely. If it's a Christmas movie, you can't show your 5-year-old that it's
it's an adult or it's a porno.
I never cease to
What
laugh.
the fuck are you talking? It's a porno.
I laugh every time I watch it, even though I know what's gonna happen. I still laugh every time I watch it.
Yes, absolutely. You know what? I'm probably gonna go watch that when I get off of this stream. To be honest with you. I need a good laugh today, even though I've been laughing with y'all for the last 2 hours. So I needed a good laugh today, and I'll go watch a fucking old white Santa fuck a white woman in the butt in a fucking in a JCPenney dressing room. Like
Billy Bob Thornton fuck one of the Gilmore Girls.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, look,
Lorelai.
Say what? Say what? Nine.
Lorelai Senior. Yeah.
Oh look, see nine. Look, as soon as you threw up a snow bunny. And he was
like he's over there like
he was like, look, I might watch it, but look, this is
hold on, is she single?
I'm just trying to remember because I remember that scene. And I was just like,
oh
shit,
yeah, no, he did it a couple times. He had sex with fat ladies in the dressing room though.
Yeah,
he had sex with the fat lady in the dressing room because he liked fucking fat ladies in the butt, which is weird.
It's a very specific thing.
It's very specific. It's not my movie. I didn't write the movie. Look, YouTube, I don't write movies.
Trying to go black, white. 9. What was your 9? What was your
favorite? I don't know if I have one. I really don't think I have one.
Really?
So Noah and Morgan know that they won't be first or
you don't
last.
have one at all.
Like a adult Christmas movie?
Yeah.
So specific. I feel like
it is very specific. To be honest,
I'm not sure.
And guys, if you want better criteria for that, you can guys go and check out my playlists on YouTube. I have an adult Christmas movies list and a family Christmas movies list. But yeah, like you have like maybe Die Hard.
Love Actually,
The Night Before, Edward Scissorhands.
Does Love Actually count?
Yeah, it does. Love Actually, fucking Bill Nighy's whole rant when he's trying to sing his song and can't complete it correctly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Ass
Fuck
head,
every
shitting
ass
head
head
and
and
hole.
hole. Yes.
Hold on now, y'all. Let me get first
Yes,
of all, can
it's
we get
so
the
good.
applause going? Can we get the applause going? Because this was amazing. That was amazing. Y'all did a great job right there. That was amazing.
Jinx, you owe me soda. Yeah, that's
Y'all didn't
definitely-
plan that?
No.
What?
That's the most one of the most classic parts of that movie.
It's
You
so
see that?
good.
Frustrated.
It's so
Now that's how you turn over a bit, ladies and gentlemen, for all those who are on the radio.
If
That's how you
somebody
turn a
has
bit
that as
over
a
right
clip,
there.
throw that up
for it to be such a
Layup.
wholesome movie, it does have like
Wholesome?
it's wholesome.
Awesome.
For the most part.
Wholesome.
It's wholesome. For it
North
to be
Wholesome.
like such a lovey-dovey movie, you know,
Yeah.
like the movie
It's so
opens
random
up.
to happen.
It's such a like a saccharine, like, oh, it's so sweet. Love is everything kind of movie. But then we have
And he's
like
there.
Martin
What?
Freeman, like pretending to butt fuck a
Yes.
woman.
He's a sex scene stand-in. It's great.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
Bill Nighy's
yeah, I
character is
forgot about that.
unhinged.
Look,
When he
no,
tells the kids
Yeah,
to
that
do
movie goes hard.
drugs,
Yeah,
make sure you buy them from Uncle Phil or something. It's crazy.
it's so good. They're playing Love Actually at the AMC near me
Oh,
this
man.
weekend. I might have to go see it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good one on screen.
But Noah, do you have a? Did we go to you already with the
No,
favorite
no.
adult Christmas movie? Yeah, what's your favorite?
No, it was black, white, black, white.
Yeah,
No, I will say I haven't seen. I actually have never been really impressed with a lot of like adult Christmas movies. I don't know why. They don't seem to appeal to me because usually I feel like most of them are just like, I don't know. They try to be gross or weird or something, and that's what makes it adult, and that's why usually I'm not as into it. But I'll say this: I'll do one movie I have seen that I do think is adult, and one that I would like to see. Krampus. I saw Krampus a long time ago.
So good.
And
So good.
it's kind of a horror movie, right? Like I
Yeah, it is
barely,
a horror
I don't
movie.
remember a ton of it, but yeah,
It's pretty good.
I remember thinking, like, wow, that's a new spin on Christmas movies.
What
I hadn't
happens
really
in
seen.
Krampus?
It's not new, though.
Never seen it. What happens?
Well, but when I'd seen it, I'd never like seen anything kind of like that was claiming to be a Christmas movie.
Oh,
So
hold on. Is new
My
to me?
family
What
has
happens in
a lot of we have some German relatives, and
Oh, yeah.
my grandfather was stationed over in Germany. So Krampus has been a mainstay in my family's lore forever. So you get Santa and you're like, well, that's wonderful, and then you get the Krampus ones. You're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
so
Krampus
which one
come
is
and
it? Am
take
I
them
getting
bad
coal in
kids.
my stocking, or is some goat man showing up to beat me in a sack? Which one? Pick a lane. Because I'm
Yeah.
8 and it's
I'm gonna go
confusing.
with the Goat Man here. Goat Man for 500.
Go man for 500.
I think go man for 500, Bob.
That's
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
At Man.
Technically, it's both. It's an adult
But
horror
yeah.
story and a kids movie.
It's kind of both, but it's pretty terrifying. The Krampus is scary in that movie.
Yeah.
I have not
Um,
ever seen this Krampus.
Yeah, look it up,
You should
Bill.
watch
It
it.
seems
You
like
should
something
watch
you'd be into.
You'll go down a rabbit hole. It's done.
Mm-hmm. But and the movie I'd like to see, which I haven't yet, is Violent Night with Jason
haven't
with Harbauer.
Yeah.
David Harbauer. Sorry, it's not Jason. David Harbauer.
It's funny that we got Violent Night last year, and we got Silent Night this year with Joel. I forget what his name is. Fucking Ed.
Ben.
Ed from For All Mankind.
Ed. Why do I keep calling him Ben? I called him Ben on the podcast last week.
Well,
Nobody said anything. It was
He's
amazing.
in the Suicide Squad movies too.
You called him Ben when we were on the phone.
Ben in the
earlier.
Suicide Squad? Is he Ben on Suicide Squad?
I feel like
No.
you're in the no, he was a Rick Flag in the Suicide Squad.
Rick.
But I feel like you're in the mind state of role models where the little black kid was like, you white,
You white,
you Ben
you Ben
Affleck.
You Ben Affleck. First of all, you being so disrespectful because that's the mindset I'm always in. So if you if you on TV, you on
Ben
camera, you white,
You Ben
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck.
But yeah, I guess it's a good time to get into our best, our favorite family Christmas movies.
Happy Christmas. It's Christmas.
There
Merry
you go.
Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Happy Christmas.
It's all about the family time, baby. Family time. I'm gonna go quick. I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna go on this one because my favorite Christmas movies are near and dear to my heart.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna use the bathroom.
My favorite one. Oh, that means I get the host right now. I mean, I get the host.
Enjoy your pee.
All right, we'll see.
It comes out all right.
We're gonna wait till he goes. So we're gonna wait till he gets away, so then he don't hear us talking about him.
Wait, now we can talk.
No, my favorite family Christmas movie is really easy for me to do because no one can ever top this one for some reason.
Oh man, you better say what I think you're gonna say.
Right?
A Muppet Christmas
Carol.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Good
That's
pick.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say, but yes.
You know what I'm talking about? A Muppet Christmas Carol.
That's definitely.
When have they done it better than a Muppet Christmas Carol?
They
That's
haven't.
what I want.
Heartwarming. So
I don't want to get too on a tangent for this, but the main problem with modern Muppets is they need to be doing like that, where they take an already known story and they retell it through the Muppets. They stopped doing that.
They stopped
and
it got
Henson died.
Man. And those are the classics. Yeah. Those are the classic Muppets. I would love to see what's the movie that came out? It's a book too. Leonardo DiCaprio was in it. Came out a few years ago. He's
Great Gatsby?
Great Gatsby. I'd love to see Great Gatsby.
That would
the
be
Muppets.
an amazing Muppet movie.
Right?
Yeah, that would be good.
You know what? You're right. Let's get these kids back to reading because they took the classic books. They took classic literature.
Yeah.
Those are banned from
movies.
Schools now. We can't do that.
Right? There were too many gay and
They're
black
banned
characters.
books.
Like, where is my Muppets?
They're burnt.
Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah, that would be rad.
They were burned in the book burning.
Muppet Treasure Island is still one of my favorite
Muppet
movies.
Treasure Island is
I'm
definitely
old
still one of my
grown-ass.
favorite.
Yeah.
But guess what? Treasure Island story is one of my favorite stories as well.
Yeah.
I would challenge. I think that they would do well with. I know this sounds crazy. I think they would do good with like A Tale of Two Cities, even though it's a fucking dark ass story.
They didn't do that.
It's a dark
Treasure Island's
story.
a dark ass fucking book.
Exactly, and that's why I think
Watch
they
it.
could do
Christmas
Treasure Island.
Carol's a dark book. If
They
you
should.
really
They could
read it.
possibly do a fucking Tale of Two Cities.
Oh, yeah.
I am with you, Noah. We will have that tangent. We gotta
Let's
have
do
that
it.
podcast. That's a podcast.
Let's do it. Let's
We'll
do
have
it.
that tangent. We will talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
I love
Because
that.
I'm completely agreeing with that.
But
Morgan,
good call. Good call.
Morgan, can't let you go because we're going white, black. Because you're not black. So, Kirsten,
I'm the whitest
what is
person
your-
on these cameras right now. It's crazy with this lighting.
Can you give us your favorite family Christmas
me?
movie?
Black?
Yes, ma'am.
Favorite wholesome Christmas movie? Okay, so it's kind of lame, but it's one of the few it's one of the few like Christmas movies I let myself really cry during. Like I'll pour myself a glass of wine and get into it and get emotionally. The Holiday with Cameron Diaz, Jack Black.
I was gonna say I like The Holiday too.
Oh my god!
Love
It just
it.
like Jude Law, who is beautiful in that movie. It's almost gross how pretty he is, and Kate Winslet, the just most beautiful woman alive. It's just a cute, heartwarming, like love story. It's gross that it's so lovey.
Oh, I don't know. I ever saw this one.
It's
I
so
have
lame,
not
but
seen
it's
it.
great.
But
A
You haven't
little
seen this
old
one?
dude that Kate Winslet's character makes friends with that lives next door that was like a director. I modeled
No.
my entire like style of my house on an old Hollywood director with like
Yeah, they only
you
have
know,
pictures
really
of the DVD and shit. With the...
complete piles of paperwork that are intentional and things like that. Yeah. I love that movie. I love it. I love the setting, the scenery. It's so cute. They switch places. Watch that movie. Cry during
I've
that
never
movie.
seen
Look
that
at
one.
Jude Law in that movie.
Oh,
God
man.
damn.
Look how much more of his hairline he has.
Look at Kate Winslet.
look at
getting
that
it.
sex puppet, fucking Jack Black.
Jack Black's in that movie. I never
I
found him attractive. Look at her.
I totally agree. And it's funny.
Looking hot.
The year after this movie, Jack Black got I think it was GQ's most handsome man of the year or something like that.
Really?
And
Good for you, Jack Black.
This movie did end up on my favorite Christmas family Christmas movies list because it's so cute, and I even mentioned in my review that this is like possibly the most attractive cast of all time with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet,
but somehow accessible still.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it felt like you might meet these beautiful people.
Right? Yeah, like
I don't know.
I've never seen The Holiday.
Not in Alabama.
You need to get on it.
Not in Alabama.
That's not true. That's exactly
you
where.
might find a Kate Winslet in Alabama.
You might find a Kate Winslet.
Oh.
You're not gonna
That's
find
all
it.
you need.
Not gonna find a Cameron Diaz or a Jude Law.
No Cameron Diaz. No.
They've moved.
No, I definitely dated a Cameron. Oh no, yeah, but she's moved. You're right.
Yeah, you have the chance up until they're legally allowed
23.
to leave Alabama.
23 years old. It's 23 years old is the cutoff. If they're still there, then they're not gonna look like Cameron.
They're not ever gonna leave.
Oh, Jasper, what's the story with you two?
Look at this
anyway?
guy.
I'm headed
Look at this guy. Jude Law. When did he have a nigga fro? When did he do that?
That's not him. That
That's
Is that what you call it?
Because
I've heard of Jude fro. I never heard of
Oh, that's a nigga fro.
It's definitely a nigga fro, but yeah, he doesn't qualify. He's not Rebecca Hall.
Look, I'm not gonna let Jews just appropriate nigga fros. Okay, y'all been letting them do this for too long. I'm not gonna let it happen.
Monetization is gone.
But yeah, this movie definitely made me fall in love with like it made me fall in love with like British winter England. I was like, oh man, I would love to live.
Winter.
Yes, I would love to.
Nigga, it's
live.
cold.
I don't know if I could live through it.
Nigga, it's cold.
Sounds better than
Fuck.
live.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Happy Christmas.
Kids, Merry Christmas.
One screen exposure to LA, like in a movie format.
I live in LA for a reason, man. I live in LA for a reason. It's my health. I had tuberculosis. They told me to come to LA for the dry weather. No, I'm joking.
Like this movie helped me fall in love with the idea of like going to Los Angeles, and I became obsessed. As a teenager, I was like, I have to get there. And I did live in California for a couple of years, and then got driven out by how expensive it was.
Yeah.
Told me I had to move to a dry county because I was dying from consumption.
Oh my god!
Just live in the 1840s.
Right, it was an 18th century Christmas movie.
No,
I gotta get these 1800 jokes off.
Now, does your point to both of y'all? You and
I'll never
Kirsten,
be able to use them again.
To you and Kirsten's point, yeah, like it definitely leans into like Hollywood culture and like trailer houses and like I love how it has this meta vibe of just like how movies are made. But Noah, do you have a?
I was gonna say Noah. Did I actually even get your favorite? I didn't get your favorite. Earlier.
Sorry, I stepped out.
That's all right.
So you got what you got to do is you got to give me your favorite, but before that, you got to give me which movie you thought I was gonna say.
I chimed in to talk about the Muppets and my deep passion for the Muppets. That's why we went off on there.
You thought I was gonna say something other than.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Muppets in my top 3. Muppets is my top 3. I can't really put these in order. It's kind of hard for me. So I was totally like right behind you when you said Muppets Christmas Carol. I can't beat it. I watch it every year. I watch this movie in July. It's one of my favorite of all time. I quote it more than any movie probably ever. And that would be Jim Carrey's The Grinch. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies ever. You can't beat it. I mean, there's not a moment that's not good in that whole film. I watched it all the time.
5 p.m. dinner with myself. I can't cancel that.
I can't cancel that again. Yeah, so many lives. Solve world hunger. Tell no one. And like all kinds of stuff. It's just so good, and I crack up every time. I'm always like, "Oh, wait, stop! We gotta watch this scene now. No, wait, we gotta watch this one." And it's just so good. It's my favorite Christmas movie, and it has so much heart to it. It's not just Jim Carrey being goofy. There's just so much tiny little moments that actually really resonate and really land. And I just think it's fantastic. Yeah. You can't beat it.
Great choice. Also, I think it's the movie that made Jim Carrey lose his mind.
Oh, yeah. The behind the scenes stuff about him like having to be in the Grinch suit. Look that up.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah. He had to literally get his torture. They had to get like a CIA agent to teach him how to deal with torture so he could be in the suit, smoking cigarettes, hitting himself, watching TV. And
So that's funny. How you know you as an actor. you fucking made it.
Yeah.
When you're an actor and you could fucking, you're like, oh, I got this job I gotta go do tomorrow. I'm gonna go fucking hire this
CIA
agent. Like he's got nothing better to do. I'm gonna just hire him.
Yeah.
Fucking come on over.
One of the craziest things about Hollywood is like they'll bring in like super professionals from like from the government to come in and help your fucking performance. The Grinch, I really like that movie, but since I've been forced to watch it so much by my cousins for years,
and probably me too, honestly, I've probably forced you to watch it too, honestly.
Which cousins?
I weirdly, Kieran, Trey, like they love to watch it, and Jordan. They
letting them
love to watch that movie.
See, I can talk
Shout
about.
out to you guys. I love you.
I can talk about them. They don't watch this. They don't watch this. That's all I can talk about.
Well, Jordan definitely watches.
Prove it.
I watch
Jordan in the comments. Prove it.
You guys watched the CGI Grinch like that came out pretty recently?
Yeah, with Benedict Cumberbatch.
It wasn't as good.
Yeah, it was a few years ago. It was okay.
Benedict
Cumberbatch.
When I heard that he wasn't doing his British accent, I was like, I do not want to fucking hear Benedict Cumberbatch Grinch without the British accent. Get that fucking shit out of my face.
I don't want to hear
why not?
Grinch. Nigga, I don't want to do
it. It was weird.
Yeah.
Boston Grinch.
But 9, I haven't been here. I'm not sure if we've been here.
He hadn't gone yet.
Black, white.
He hadn't gone yet, but also Morgan hadn't gone yet.
We're keeping it to the black, white.
I'm telling you, I'm just giving you.
You know, it's Christmas. Let the white people go in out of order. Okay.
Let white people.
Come on, guys. Let white people go.
Oh God! Do you have a favorite family Christmas?
You know, because Kirsten already said the holiday, then you're saying the Grinch, so I'm kind of fucked. Let's say because there's the classics. What about just like Home Alone?
Boom.
Yes.
Bad with Home Alone.
Bong.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like even my dad's like old cruel curmudgeon heart gets warmed when he sees Home
Your
Alone.
dad's a Scrooge? Your dad's
he's not a Scrooge. He's just like kind of like you know what? He actually fits in with that trope that I was just tweeting about, like late stage capitalism Christmas movies. With that, I have a dad that just works too hard and can't.
You're my number one customer.
Right. But no, he'll sit down to watch some robbers get fucked up.
Yeah.
He's like, this is good. This is good.
This is good.
This is nice.
Honestly, Home Alone and Muppet Christmas Carol are in like my top 2 for family Christmas movies. But I'll name a different movie when it comes around to me.
Because you're not white.
Because I'm not white. Next, we're going with the white person next. Morgan, what's your favorite family Christmas movie?
I'm so torn on this category because I love family Christmas movies. Like this time of year, I won't watch them. Like I might watch The Grinch, like Noah was saying.
I will watch it in July. Yeah.
He likes Morgan likes bad Christmas movies. Like the bad ones too.
Frosty the Snowman, like bad. But my favorite Christmas movie is Elf.
Okay. I was thinking nobody was gonna say it.
Because there's a tie. It's Elf and The Nightmare Before Christmas, which may or may not be a Christmas movie, depending on how you look at it.
Absolutely a Christmas movie. It's one of those weird movies. It's the only. It's in its own category. It's the only movie that's a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie.
As your resident former Disney cast member, it is both.
It is both.
It is both.
Because they start running that Nightmare Before Christmas holiday at Disneyland in September. So September is when it starts Halloween and Disney, and then the holidays roll through January. So it's both.
And Jack Skellington has them all.
Right.
Mr. Holiday.
Tim Burton has made so much money for Hot Topic, like from September to December, he makes so much bank.
Absolutely, they're still selling that stuff, man. They're still selling that stuff. It's crazy.
Absolutely, year round.
Yeah. I'm glad I kept a lot of my like high school
him and Slipknot
for Christmas shit because now it's back and it's like popular.
Yeah.
So I have
and it
like
might be worth money since it's original.
Yeah,
maybe.
Like,
definitely.
yeah, but if you run a Disney influencer page like I do, people are like, "It's vintage, I love it," and then you get like 100 more followers. So.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It is.
It's
Yeah,
a lucrative business if you want to get into it.
Yeah, Christmas and Halloween are like both of my favorite holidays, and just like the fact that there's this movie that like weirdly combines them both is pretty awesome. But is there a reason that like that movie like is there a reason that movie touched
I had
you
to do
so
my
much?
Justin Timberlake impersonation.
Is that Justin Timberlake?
Isn't that
Or
them?
Let's say yeah.
It's insane.
Morgan, is there a reason that like that movie like sort of touched you so much? Do you like really love Halloween?
It's because he's so attractive.
There is yeah, that's got to be it. There's a few reasons, really. None of them are politically correct. Maybe. I'm a real fan of Halloween, and I'm a real fan of the fall festival or winter festival, if you will. And I love those ideas. I'm not so into the religious side of the holidays. And
Who
it's
is
like
it?
that? It's
Who
one of those
is, I
movies
mean?
that you can just watch that has none of that in it.
Yeah.
You know, it has nothing to do with that at all. And so you don't even have to have any controversy. You can sit down with your part of the family who also lives in Alabama, who might see things differently, and you can both say you like the movie. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it brings people together instead of tearing families apart. It's a great movie. It's just
Tear me apart, Lisa.
Yeah,
that's a great
if
point.
you watch
Like,
Tim Burton movies, you get to see like the transformation of this character from a human to dying to Jack Skellington, and it's just an amazing. You know, Tim Burton movies are the best.
I need to watch it.
That's a good point. And he kind of
check
has
that out.
3 Christmas movies. He has like, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands, and Batman Returns, which is also like a suit.
Oh, you know what it is?
Oh, yeah.
He was probably that weird dude at Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
Actually.
Wait,
Probably. I
Morgan,
said
are
probably,
you
I'm
talking
being
about
nice.
the theory that well, not a
what?
theory, like it really makes sense that
Yes, the
from
dog
Corpse
and him.
Bride through, and then
Yes,
like,
Corpse
can we,
Bride,
yeah,
yes.
it's Jack
You get to see
Skellington.
him in all the stages of his life.
Damn it, Kirsten, you got to it before me.
Exactly.
Damn it, Kirsten. I've been sitting with my mouse hovering over that for an hour and a half.
You know what?
Noah
Next
was
time
very
we out,
excited
you
about
go and just I'll be like,
It's not gonna hit the same.
We can fix it in post.
Another
Oh, wait, I
another
clicked it.
Tim Burton movie.
Wait, no, were you hovering over the X-Files opening credits?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I clicked on that too.
Hold on, I don't think I heard. I only heard one, so goddamn, I think all y'all clicked it at the same time.
Exactly the same time in unison.
I don't know how to do that.
To your point, Morgan, I've been contemplating on Nightmare Before Christmas a lot, and just like all those different holiday trees.
Because there are a lot of trees in there.
Yeah, there are a lot of trees. There's like
trees.
Basically trees for every holiday. I'm very curious what's in the 4th of July tree.
Didn't see a 420
does it just
tree,
look
though.
like Talladega, like Alabama.
It was,
4th of July.
Alabama Man at Talladega. That's all.
4th of July. 4th of July tree.
RTR, motherfucker.
Love the trees though, and the focus on the trees because the trees are the most pagan thing in the world. And it's like Christmas trees. I'm
Trees
like,
are
yeah,
just
y'all got that
trees.
for a reason.
Y'all are the ones who pagan them or whatever. If y'all pagan, I'm not into pagan. I'm not into that. But if y'all out
Damn,
here
if she's
pagan
still-
trees, if y'all out here pagan trees,
she right?
And you know what's funny? Sorry, this also to say another thing. Tim Burton is one of those things where
I'm
you know,
sorry.
like,
every time you say his name, Burton, it's I don't know. It
Burton.
sounds hilarious.
Timothy Burton.
Another thing with Tim Burton, like same thing with like Christopher Lord, Lord and Evans, where everybody says like they did the Spider-Verse movies, even though it was a black dude who directed that movie. It's the same thing with this. Tim Burton gets a whole lot of credit for Nightmare Before Christmas, but it was a whole different director who.
Yeah, he just put his name on it. He Netflixed this shit. He said, "Oh, I like this."
That's true.
Right?
So I made it. I
Yeah.
made it.
And
But
not
it's
a lot of
because,
people
like,
know that,
yeah.
which is
Yeah.
I think it was the
Yeah.
studio
Yeah.
that chose
With the
to do that,
internet.
though,
It was definitely the
was
studio.
the
and they were-
studio
and-
chose.
and- yeah, because like no one knew who the director was, and there's like Tim Burton's name. had a
Wonderful
lot of,
story about
yeah.
this is on that episode of the movies that made us.
Oh yeah,
Movies that
made
made
Movies
us.
that made us.
The show.
one of my favorite family
Oh.
Christmas movies personally. Home Alone is my number one family Christmas movie for sure. I love Muppet Christmas Carol as well. It's probably my number 2 that I watch every year. Klaus is probably my number
Klaus is
1
great.
Oh,
Christmas
yeah.
movie that's like come out in the most recent years. Like I fucking love that movie. I
great.
cannot. I have to cry every time at the end.
Who?
It's
Even
The one we just watched the other day?
we stopped it because you were like, so
No,
you're
we
saying
watched.
we stopped it. We stopped and watched something else.
We watched the majority of what we was like.
You guys came in at like
I'm
the
saying, but
45
we've let that shit play. Like we let the most of that play. I'm just saying that's the movie we're talking about.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
if we
Yeah.
stopped it immediately, I wouldn't even know what the fuck we was talking about.
Yeah.
We watched.
That's definitely one of my favorite Christmas movies that are more recent memory.
that's a good one.
Yeah, it's super really touched my heart. Can't stop
Also-
crying every time I see that movie.
Yeah, and what a badass Santa! Like that Santa is so
Oh my
cool.
gosh. So
Yeah.
And
good.
that
Omni-Man
yeah.
Santa.
Omni-Man
Yeah.
Santa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Omni-
Speaking of
Omni
badass
Santa.
Santas, have y'all seen the Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2 with
No.
Kurt
Oh,
Russell?
I have not.
Speaking
Have
of Daddy
not.
Santa,
I have not.
Oh wait, yes, I have seen the
Father
Christmas
Christmas.
Chronicles.
You know,
Daddy
I started
Christmas.
watching Christmas Chronicles, but I saw Kurt Russell and I started masturbating 15 minutes. So I
Didn't finish that movie because I finished.
oh, wait
early.
until you get to Christmas Chronicles too, because then Goldie Hawn shows up and it's just a whole bunch of.
oh my gosh.
You're gonna
sploosh.
explode.
I watched.
Alex,
I watched the
I have a
second one
question.
without knowing there was a second one.
Alex,
Somehow.
Mhm.
do you do the same thing when you see Tim Allen and the Santa Claus?
No, Tim Allen doesn't have that same reaction.
Yeah, that is racist.
No, that is the noise I make
Instantly
every time I
cry.
orgasm.
There's Daddy Santa. Sure.
Don't
Oh yeah,
conflate
he's a
those
cool
two
looking
things.
Santa. He looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I
Leonard
did
Love?
see this with my niece and nephew. I did see this movie.
Well, the
elves
elves.
are
That's a new
insane.
take on elves.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Mr.
Little
Russell
fuzzy guys.
looks like a
Little furry guys.
fucking. Look at him. That dude looks like a fucking drug addict. He does not look like. Wow.
I'm Santa Claus.
How his beard is. What are you talking about?
I love
Yeah, look, there's a guy on 7th and Fig right now. I can show you.
Who looks just like that.
Just
Yeah.
like this guy.
It's
a great
He
beard.
plays every weekend at the Roxy. Yeah.
Or sitting on his lap though,
He used to play at the Roxy
I know.
20 years
lining
ago.
up to sit on that lap.
Now,
The
hey,
reason there's a line is because KirstYn won't get off his lap.
Hey Santa, I hear you've also been.
Ma'am, you do
Naughty.
have to.
oh yeah, this
That's
is Klaus.
That's a
Damn.
cool movie.
Burning
It is a
down
cool
the
movie.
Klaus. I'm burning down some Klaus right now. I got some.
And the
cream
animation's
cheese.
so interesting. They
Yeah,
do
guys-
such a good job.
Wait,
Check out the
What's the
corridor
movie
crew.
with the Christmas train?
Polar
Oh, no.
Express.
Train?
Polar Express.
Polar
yeah.
Express.
Polar
Polar
Express.
The little kids on the
Boo.
train. Tom
Annie
Hanks.
Valley.
Boo.
I
can't watch
Tom
that
Hanks
one.
did the.
I don't like it.
Polar
Yeah, I'm with
Express.
you.
I like
I-
that movie.
Boo.
The Zemeckis
Polar
Christmas
Express.
movies, like the Polar Express and what was it, the other Jim Carrey Christmas movie, Christmas
Oh, the
Carol.
other Christmas Carol. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
good things about that. They definitely have their fans, but
Man.
I've never. okay, we get.
I don't have a sound effect. I can just. There we go.
There you go.
Well, yeah, there's.
It's
yeah,
all messy.
They definitely have their fans, but I've never seen either one of them. But
Tom Hanks.
They're great movies.
Yeah. Mhm.
let us know in the comments what your favorite
Hanks can
Christmas
do no
movie
wrong.
is. Man, yeah, I bet this is like, especially at the
Tom
time
Hanks
it came
can do
out,
some wrong.
the
This is
technology
wrong.
was pretty revolutionary.
I love this movie.
It creeps me
I
out.
love this movie too.
It is
The
too creepy.
author actually came and read at my school
Oh, that's
Oh.
awesome.
when I was like in elementary.
That's pretty
This-
cool.
And we all went and saw this movie.
This
And I
is
didn't realize how weird it looked until later in life. So
yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like you went too human. It's
Yeah.
like
uh,
not human enough that it looks real. It's just, it's the uncanny valley. It's just creepy.
It's that uncanny valley. It's like what was the other movie that came out?
Uncanny.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was another one of that time where they haven't quite perfected the CGI-ness. Now, like with the new Planet of the Apes movies coming out, it's like, we can make
Tom Hanks
look so perfect.
Yeah, like he looks like Tom Hanks. Did they remaster this recently? Because I feel like this.
This is definitely touched up.
Yeah.
This is not how it looks.
This looks weird.
It was blurry as fuck when we first when it first came out.
This is like a cut.
Oh yeah, this is 4K ultra.
None of these guys move their necks.
Right.
They barely move their necks. In this one they did. Yeah.
Here's what's shocking is that's 2004, yo.
That's
that's not what's shocking because that's what I was saying is I was in high school when this came out, and
I was not. I was not in high school when this came out.
No, my point was that there was there was movies that were out that were.
Whoa, dude! Get off my fucking table! I eat off of that.
Hey, get your feet off my table, man!
Yeah, dude. What the fuck, bro?
There is no table. What table?
There is no table.
Wow.
There is no spoon.
What?
This is
How was
You want to speak to the manager? There is no manager. How about that?
Didn't even get to drink their hot chocolate. It was just
what the?
He did.
That guy did. Like shoved down their faces.
I don't know.
Yeah, did they eat?
Oh, I don't like seeing his tongue move.
They're like drugged.
Oh God, I hate his face.
Look at her hair. Better looking like a nanny.
Oh yeah, she's smart. Yeah, she's smart.
Wicked smart. Wicked smart.
Wicked smart. Creepy faces. Everybody's got the creepiest fucking
black girl
faces.
we've seen so far. She's the one who put the shit up underneath the seat.
Like that kid looks fucking weird.
This is how they talk. Look at my face.
I like his voice.
Right.
That's how they talk. It's weird. I hate it.
Hey, can you go back to Noah? Go back to Noah when doing that again. Go back to Noah and doing that again. You want some hot chocolate? I want some hot chocolate.
You want some ASMR? You can hear my mouth going.
Yummy.
ASMR.
You want some hot chocolate? I want some hot chocolate.
ASMR YouTube channel.
Him doing that with a Santa hat on.
It's called Wet Mouth.
For 2 hours.
It's called Give Me That Mouth. We changed it to
Give me that mouth.
Give Me That Mouth.
What that mouth do?
What that mouth do?
What that mouth
I do not say that while there's children cartoons on this screen, you idiot.
Y'all sure does have a pretty mouth.
Look, if that movie didn't have such bad mouth faces, we wouldn't have had to make that joke.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, man. That's fact.
But see how I bring it back into film?
Mustache helps. I'll say it. On that guy, mustache helps.
Yes.
So I feel like the Polar Express also reminds me of Snowpiercer, and that
Snowpiercer. Don't you ever talk shit about
Snowpiercer. A Christmas movie?
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, Snowpiercer. A Christmas
I think that Snowpiercer is the most ridiculous, unnecessary shit that has ever hit television airwaves ever in the history of television.
I never saw the show, but there's
right up there with Halo.
There's a Snowpiercer movie.
Rumor it's coming back.
Yeah.
Wait,
I started it.
You know that there's a Snowpiercer.
Chris Evans.
An asshole started it.
You're lying.
Say something right now.
No,
movie
no,
and a
it's
TV
been going
show.
around.
They're in this.
It's made by the director who made the Academy Award-winning Parasite. It's really, really good.
I thought he was going to say
it's a pretty
another.
good movie.
I
It's
thought he
not
was
my
going to say
favorite movie,
another
but it's-
Snow Train movie. I thought you were going to say something else that was just
Right.
snow.
Snow Train Cinematic
Snow Train.
Universe.
Wait a minute. So who brought up the older Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers earlier?
Morgan.
Morgan? I love all those stop
Those are great.
motion,
They're the best.
right?
They're the best.
unhinged, but
Those
they're
are great.
Unhinged.
I mean, and nobody said Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. I just watched it the other day. I love
so
that
depressing.
movie. So fucking depressing, dog. That movie is
Yeah.
watched. I was watching it the other day, and I was thinking, me and Alex and Sarah were watching it. I was thinking, yo, this shit is serious.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a different
we're
time.
talking about capitalism and goddamn, like, you forget
it was
that this
Being
was
alone
made.
on Christmas.
You
Is like,
forget that the
Yeah.
people who are making that are just coming out of the fucking like 60s revolution and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like people who are making that are like, man, let's smoke some grass, man. Talk about a movie. This is gonna make
a movie.
yeah, a movie, man.
They're also all
the
Canadian.
skating around.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Somebody clean this dirty fucking kid. I mean, it's been several movies by
Yeah,
this.
he's
Right.
Clearly-
Poor Pigpen.
yeah.
Help
He
him.
clearly does not have parents. Take care of this
Somebody
kid,
should call
somebody.
CPS on
He's-
Pigpen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good
It's
friends.
getting ridiculous.
His family just likes let him,
He has
do his
an
own
aura
thing, man.
of filth.
He's so dirty under the ice. Like, help him. If you're
Yeah, it's on the ice.
And help.
Yeah, I definitely loved all these movies. When I was making my family Christmas movie list, I decided to leave off like the Frosties, the Rudolphs, the Charlie Browns, just because they're not like you need at least a 90-minute movie to make it. Also, like
they're
I'm racist
classic,
against
yeah.
reindeer
Oh,
and little white bald people.
I was talking about Frosty the Snowman.
Oh yeah, it's like fuck
Frosty.
Why does
Fuck
Frosty
Snowman.
have that like OG like vest and pocket watch?
Well, you
the
said it
bowler
because
hat
he's-
and
you said it
goatee?
because he's an OG.
You know, it's funny. The
He's a
guy
big
who
Pimp.
the guy who played that snowman in the
Ooh.
Rudolph movie, he was actually the singer for like those old Christmas movies. God damn it! I used to look. I looked it up a couple of years ago, but is it Irvin Berlin? I can't remember. Like one of those
Irvin
old
Berlin. That's a great name.
Great name.
One of
It's
those-
also a good porn star name.
like,
If you even if you wasn't an actor.
I think he's the guy who's saying it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, that's what he's singing.
It's
Yeah.
a wonderful life.
It's a wonderful
Are you talking about that
time.
Yeah, he sings,
Yeah.
he sings it in that movie, I think, doesn't he?
I think so. But yeah, he's that singer from like that holiday time, and I think he recorded that album before that movie, and that's why they cast him for the Snowman.
He's got that really garbage Jingle Bell Rock song, but then they got the other one that what's his name? Chuck Berry wrote. That's made up for that one.
Yeah, Chuck Berry's Jingle Bell Rock is probably my favorite.
That's the
Christmas
OG.
song.
Well, you know what? By the
You
way,
guys,
anybody got a favorite Christmas song?
Yeah,
Well,
favorite Christmas song?
before
Before
we get
you
up
go,
out of
yeah.
here.
I'm about to play you guys my favorite one. Have you guys
Oh,
ever
God.
seen this guy?
He
Have
looks
you guys ever
creepy.
seen this guy sing
Is
this?
this an AI guy?
This is
What
Adam Lambert.
Is this a
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
nigga? Is this a real human being?
That's a real. Yeah, he looks like a.
What is
This is upsetting.
This is amazing.
He fucking pronounces that. It's just so outrageous.
I ain't never seen this
Amazing.
before.
Cheers, Nard?
First of all, this dude looks like an AI photo. That's
He really does.
No,
dude.
go back. Hey, go back to where the description pops up. Put
It's the
mouse back
filters.
over it. He's saying chestnuts roasting on an open fire, but that's
Yeah.
cheers nars roping arn arpern arn.
Cheers,
arn.
Nars
Is he having a stroke?
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
I got some
man.
more jokes for this dude. He looks like a vampire. Hold on. So
No
pause it. But did anybody else just hear chestnuts open on their Nobel Prize? Chestnuts open on their Nobel Prize.
It's got to be a guy who doesn't speak English but has heard the song a million times and
Yeah.
thinks he's saying the words but doesn't realize he's not actually pronouncing the words correctly.
He's got
It's,
the confidence.
it's Adam Lambert's Russian
Yeah.
cousin.
It's like me.
Seriously.
It's like me singing "Du Hast" by Rammstein. Like I have no idea.
Singing
It's
Du Hast
like-
by Rammstein as with a Nat King Cole impersonation.
Christmas.
Did he do the whole song, Nine? That's fucking.
Yeah, he does the whole song.
We're not gonna do
And look, he forgot the lyrics. So it kind of looks.
And his eyes are just
Terrible.
peering into your.
What's really crazy
Yeah.
is he pre-recorded this,
I don't-
produced
I
this,
love it.
then recorded himself lip syncing the song. Like that's
You're
what's
right.
really insane to me. Is like this is a production. This is not just like
Look at that filter with these
Makes
starry.
me think of
It's a
that's
starry
a starry
night, yeah.
Instagram filter. That's nice though. That's
What
a
is,
good
what
touch.
is smule?
It makes
The
me
thing
think
in
of
the
that.
Shmule. Yeah, I don't know what's must be like what he uses to record.
First of all, Shmule is just the company getting way too much attention right now in this video. That's
Right.
all.
That's the weird app that he doesn't want to pay for. That
What
he's
a
recording
terrible
this on.
name.
It does make
Smule.
it does make
Such a
me
gross sounding name.
That is a terrible fucking name. Unless Shmule wants to pay us.
Yeah.
Unless they want to pay us to say that it's not a terrible name.
Yeah.
And then
Until
we'll
then,
talk about it.
that is a terrible.
That's the worst name
motherfucking
ever.
But also the have you guys seen the Guardians of the
sloppiest version
Galaxy
of Cameo,
Christmas special?
Too many people talking.
Go ahead, Nine. What'd you say?
Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. Y'all see that?
Oh, it's so
No, I can't.
That was
I-
pretty good.
And then the,
He's
It
all
was
right.
cute.
that-
Hey,
It's been a year now, huh?
the song at the beginning of that is fire too.
I haven't watched
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta know. Does it take place after the third movie or
Takes
before the
place
third
right
movie?
before.
Before.
Like literally
Okay.
right
Third
before.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
cool.
cute. Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
let
really
us that
great.
section where you
You'll
find
feel
out
good
that,
watching it. You won't be sad.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah,
That should
actually,
give me
yeah.
a heads up.
Yeah,
It does have
Make you happy.
It doesn't
Some
have a
movies
great-
just make me feel like Smule.
Smule.
Thanks for laughing. Thanks for laughing.
Or it's not.
I'll just throw that one back out there,
Yeah.
just
On
in
the-
case.
No.
I love callbacks.
It does have a pretty good. It does have a pretty good Christmas song at the beginning. Like now that you mentioned
Yeah.
that, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna pull that song up for this
It's
year.
really funny.
And then Kevin Bacon comes in and
Yeah.
does it.
Kevin
Kevin
Bacon.
Bacon's amazing.
Somebody just stroked his "I have a band" hard on, and he fucking exploded in
Showed
this
on up.
movie.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean that's how. Look, let me tell you something. You want to get a band you want to get a famous person in your movie. You got only a little bit of a budget. Tell him you'll let him play his band in the movie. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, he'll be in it.
Hey, you want Keanu?
Guarantee,
You want
yeah.
Keanu Reeves to do your movie?
Reeves the same way, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Keanu Reeves you'll let him play his band in the movie. Hey, it's a movie about a dude with a band.
Please
And his
don't
name,
let
be all over
that
the
movie
and his
happen.
name is his name Keanu Reeves.
His
Before
name's
we get
Kenny Reavers.
Kenny Reavers.
Before we get out of here,
Kenny Rogers wings. I mean Kenny Reavers wings.
Before we get out of here, let's go ahead and let the people know where they can find you guys on the interwebs and what your favorite Christmas song is. And we're gonna keep it white, black. Morgan, let the people know what's your favorite Christmas song and where they can find you on the interwebs.
Favorite Christmas song is "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
Great.
What?
Simple. I just love it.
That nigga pulled that shit out of his ass.
It sticks in your head forever.
Hey, no Christmas
It sticks in
song
your head
shaming
forever.
here.
It sticks in your head forever.
This
It's
is a
good.
safe
Yeah, you don't
place,
have to
bro.
learn any lyrics with that one.
Yeah.
This is a safe place. This is a safe place, Morgan.
I just thought about that. Ain't no
The
lyrics
only
to it.
other would be like Catholic Christmas music, just because it's fun to sing.
All
like-
the lyrics are in the title. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We Wish You a Merry Christmas is my favorite. I could have said Mariah Carey's "All I Want for
Oh,
Christmas
God.
Is You,"
Uh,
but
But you would have made her too much
She
money.
got some
though.
bangers.
Yeah, you would have
Um,
made some.
she does have some bangers.
Yeah, Morgan,
and
continue,
I'm not. Anyway, so music, and then as far as the interwebs, I'm a drunk Bantha. So you come around the drunk Banthas, you'll find me somewhere. I'm there.
Yeah. I like how he did
the
that.
official fifth Bantha, third Bantha is Noah. Who knows who the fourth one is?
Well,
We're gonna find it
somebody
out.
does know who the fourth one is. We just don't.
We just don't know who it is.
Who knows?
I'm sure they know who they
Let's- You'll
Call
say that
in
was
if you're
a
the
cliffhanger
fourth
episode.
Bantha and you're just lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
are. Right.
The audience is the fourth Bantha.
The fourth Bantha is producer
Penny,
Aw.
producer P.
How?
Producer
How?
P.
She does nothing.
She does nothing.
She does
God,
everything.
That's the head of your
Jill.
HR department.
I'm telling you, man, you put Penny up on camera more, you're gonna get more views. I guarantee
yeah.
it.
It's happening.
So cute.
You do nothing.
She needs to be in the thumbnails.
She really does. She needs to be the one in the corner with her mouth open, like.
Yeah.
Go over, Penny. I'm coming to visit.
What's that dude? He does all of the like Marvel.
Y'all need to add her to
stuff,
this
the
art
breakdowns.
piece.
New Rockstars guy.
Screen
Screen Rant.
Ryan
Screen
Airy.
Rant or
Ryan
Screen
Screen
Rush or something. Yeah, and he has his dog.
Yep.
Just get Penny in the Banthas outfit.
Yeah, we need to do a
fuck
fake
you, Ryan
voice
Airy.
for.
Oh, sorry.
Dog t-shirt.
That's not what I'm not saying that. That's a thing. That's actually like a joke online.
Yeah.
I'm not saying fuck you, Ryan Airy.
We love you, Ryan Airy.
We love you, Ryan Airy. Answer my tweets, Ryan Airy.
Yeah.
While we in it right now, answer my tweet. If you're actually watching right now, then
yeah. For some reason, Chris from Screen Crush always says "fuck you, Ryan Airy." But KirstYn, where can the people find you on the interwebs? And what is your favorite Christmas movie? Christmas song.
Either one. But I'll do Christmas song. You can find me on all of the social medias. It's my name, KirstYn Cobb, KirstYn Cobb, like the salad.
Happy Christmas.
Best salad.
My favorite salad.
Cobb Squad.
It's a good one. It's got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Twitter is
Squad.
KirstYn Cobb 1. Instagram is KirstYn_Cobb. I run an Etsy shop called Han, named after Han Solo, but it's an acronym for Happy and Nerdy. I run a Disney Instagram. You hear me talk about it every now and then, but around this time of year, I tend to post a lot more because I love the holidays, and that's the Kirsty Lorian. That's _Kirsty Lorian.
Yeah,
Like the Mandalorian.
I fucks with that, man.
Oh, and my favorite Christmas song. I'm so sorry. It's Toyland by Doris Day. It's just so sweet.
Oh shit.
Oh,
her voice is beautiful. That whole Christmas album is gorgeous. So.
Holy shit.
It's like butter.
That's a really good.
Is Babes in Toyland a Christmas movie?
Yeah, but it's terrifying.
I've never
Like,
seen
Yeah,
it.
it's terrifying.
Yeah, you have. We watched it. Mama made us watch it one time. Like,
Mama
it's long.
made us.
You probably fell asleep. It's a long ass motherfucking movie.
Yeah,
It is
that's
a
probably
long
the time
movie.
where I was like super deep into heroin. So I probably don't.
No, it was that time you were super deep into action figures and you didn't care about anything else if it wasn't action figures.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Childhood heroin addict.
What's the difference?
I think you misspelled action figures when you said heroin.
I need you to correct this immediately.
Noah, what is your favorite Christmas song, and where can people find you on the interwebs?
My favorite Christmas song is probably that one that goes, "Well, I'm a dreaming of a white Christmas." That song. That's probably my favorite.
I used to know.
I think that's
that one.
Temptations, White Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably that one. If not that one, then maybe the Beatles one. So this is Christmas. That one probably.
Okay.
That's real good. Yeah.
Temptations.
He took the two
war
he
is
took the
over.
blackest and the whitest Christmas song. I like what he did there. He did it on accident.
So good. Musician, gentlemen.
Music.
As far as my socials, you can find me at I Don't Noah on Instagram and on my website. I Don't Noah. Oh no, actually that one's iknowadude.com. I Don't Noah on Instagram and iknowadude.com. You can find me there. And if you're interested in Twitch and gaming and stuff like that, I've been streaming every Saturday and Sunday evening. I'm doing it after this at Mr. Whimsy. You can find me on twitch.tv/Mr. Whimsy.
Fuck
Yeah.
Go watch that glorious mustache play game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely need to get into Twitch. I feel like I'm 127 years old when it comes to all the technology stuff, but I really need to get into Twitch.
Well, first thing you got to stop doing is calling it technology.
That will be it.
Yeah, I need to stop calling technology interwebs.
I'm just saying, like,
no, yeah.
That's just the first step.
Hey, Al Gore invented the internet.
Right. Exactly. He also discovered Mars. He discovered an asteroid hovering around.
He discovered an asteroid. Yeah.
Yeah, he discovered the Goldilocks asteroid. And last but not least, Nine, where can the people find you on the interwebs, and what is your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, you already know my favorite Christmas song, man. You already we heard it. We've been listening to it this whole time.
That's nuts.
But no, I like you know, if I'm not listening to like gospel or religious Christmas music, then I do like some like Nat King Cole.
Yeah.
Old throwback type shit. Yeah, just kind of sets the vibe, right? I don't know. Gets everyone excited.
That's the
But
lady.
no, you can it gets the people going.
People going.
Well, you can find me at www.youtube.com/9nerdyards. If that's for everyone who's new to technology out there.
Please put the www at the beginning.
And then also also at Nerds at Night, which is the new channel. Thank you everyone that's been subscribing, getting us over 100 subscribers. That was awesome. And we're trying to make it to 1,000. So if you want to do a little like Christmas gift to all of us, just hit that subscribe button. Go ahead.
Bing.
There you go.
Absolutely. Hit that subscribe.
Hit it and hit it hard.
Haven't subscribed to Nerds
Alex,
Night?
Bill,
You're getting full.
Bill, do you? I just realized I never asked you. Where can the people find you personally?
I don't want them to find me personally.
Okay.
personally, you can shut the fuck up.
God.
Personally, you can suck my dick. I'm just joking, people. Y'all know I be joking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, white people, if you haven't cut us off by now.
Hey, white people.
White people have stayed. They have thought this to be entertaining, I'm sure. The white people, if you haven't left yet, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Whitey. I love you. My favorite song, Alex? Is that what you asked me?
Yeah. Favorite Christmas song.
Favorite Christmas song? My favorite Christmas song is motherfucking any of these songs right here. Any of these songs right here done by.
Oh my God, is that y'all?
That's right.
We have a Christmas album.
We have a Christmas album. You know what I'm saying?
It is
IntoNever,
amazing.
Funky Christmas, baby. I got a song on here was about Black Christmas.
Black Grinch.
Amazing.
Oh, we gotta add it. We getting ad money?
Oh shit!
It's not good to you.
No, there's no way you can add money.
Someone's getting that money, but not you.
You got songs like this, like
That's the one I was talking about.
I'm dreaming of a black Christmas. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
That's not
that.
quite
Wow.
what you know what I'm saying? It's not quite.
Ooh, I want to
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Last plate of greens.
I didn't know you
This is
guys
the
made a
song that we
Christmas
were-
album.
This is the song that we were talking about that
Oh yeah, this is the song we wrote for the
that we
movie.
wrote for the movie that
never got made.
That never got made. Let me skip. I'm gonna get to the. Yeah, here we go.
Oh my God, how long is that?
This featuring Alvin and the
What Christmas is every day, where all I gotta do is make toys and maintain the sleigh. Drinking cocoa, eating cookies with a heart full of cheer. And who's my supervisor? An ill reindeer. Make sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That
You
is
guys
dope.
never told me you made this. This is hilarious. I love
We
it.
made it during
You
COVID,
gotta
so
hear
it was like if we put it out there into the ether. We made it during COVID.
Hilarious.
If you want some Christmas cheer and you want something near and dear to your heart, don't listen to that. Listen to that if you fucking wanting to get drunk, you smoking some weed, ratchet time, you're having a great time. Turn that shit on. Turn it up.
I think this is gonna be a Christmas banger. Yeah.
Tell all your friends to turn it up.
And where can the people find me? The people can find me and you, mostly me, because he's not on social media, on at the Drunk Banthas. You know what I'm saying? You can also follow me on at Bill from IntoNever. But please don't message me.
Please leave me alone. This is where you can find me, but don't find me there.
Please leave me alone. But hey, but seriously though, message me over at the Drunk Banthas. At the Drunk Banthas, I will fucking talk to you all goddamn day long. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it's just too much big booties and big booty juice on all of the Instagrams. All of the big booty hoes and every whatnot. They be over there. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying. That's not what I'm trying to do on Christmas Day. You know what I mean?
What are you trying to do, Bill?
Trying to,
Trying to hang out with the
trying to
family.
celebrate Christ.
You trying to talk about some theories?
Because I got mad theories right now. No, I got one theory, and that's that. Now, True Detective. Very true.
Oh man, yeah,
We're
can't
gonna be
wait till
talking
next
about X-Men 97 or 98 or whatever the fuck X-Men it is. We're gonna be talking about all kinds of motherfucking nerdy shit in the future. And y'all should fucking stick with us. Stay with us.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we're gonna be talking about next year. Very excited about it. And you guys can, well, first off, Jingle Bell Rock by Chuck Berry, my favorite Christmas song. But yeah, you guys can check us out on YouTube, likewise Spotify, all that cool shit. But thank you guys so much for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, and we drop film analysis videos every once in a while. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe so you can get updates on new videos.
Go check out Poor Things.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
Check out our review of Poor Things. We got a review of The Killer that should be coming out. Should be probably out this week. We're going to be doing a review of Aquaman and Aquaman 2 soon.
Check out.
I might do a 1-minute review of Wonka because I'm going to be seeing that this weekend.
And don't forget to check out the Does It Hold Up episode that's out right this very second.
That's true. Yeah, we got Jingle All the Way, and
Jingle
we got
All the Way.
we got on today we got the Long Kiss Goodnight
with our friend Ava Seha. She is a wonderful actress, producer, and writer who got it in with us on that episode. Fucking shout out to you, thank you, and happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Yeah,
her birthday was on the 23rd, so happy birthday!
Dope! Happy anniversary of birth to Ava. And yeah, check her out on this video. She's so funny, way smarter than us, and makes us look so good on this episode.
Actually,
so
all of those things are true.
But yeah, check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Twitter, IG, TikTok, likewise, all the internet things at the Drunk Banthas. Stay safe, my little golden rings. I was thinking of something Christmas.
I got a better one.
I want to be a turtle dove.
Stay safe, my little turtle dove.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And
may the 4th